And I think you guys basically windwalked. Oh, you did see one other thing. You found a bunch of desert drakes that were eating the corpse of like a big old huge, but you guys just kind of let them be. Then you guys windwalked for a few hours to a hill, a sandy hill, a dune that overlooks the basin that this city is in. And I can remind you what the city looks like. Its most prominent feature is this like actually shining and there are multiple spires seemingly made out of stone but have otherwise unusual and alien architecture that just rise up from every part. And from behind you guys, there was this like brief moment of sand blowing, and these ash giants showed up with a gigantic centipede. And one of them basically told you that they've been watching you, and their tribe has deemed you all weaklings. You have not proven yourselves to get here. And the female one, the seemingly matriarch, has challenged you to prove your strength. And that's where it takes us here. This big deserty battlefield.
I've been wondering the same thing.
What are you talking about? You hear the key clicks?
Oh yeah, that's because I have the speakers running the sound right now instead of my headphones. I'll try to reduce the feedback. But anyway, that brings us here. And unless anybody has anything quick to say, we're going to roll initiative.
All right. This is like the one thing, because most of that last session, you guys just had the title screen open, or at least that's all I saw when I watched the stream. So this is like one of the only things I saw. Where is the initiative button? There it is. Probably gonna roll terribly. No, that's not too bad. That's like average. Is this a philosophical question? Yeah. Can't find it. Ugh. I don't even use OneDrive. I just put everything on. I just upload it with Google Drive or use like a thumb drive. I'm like, no, screw you, Microsoft. Yeah.
Using my ability to get two
The
initiative
double roll.
rolls. Well, that really helped.
It's consistent at least.
Yeah. Hopefully I can get that on a 20 roll. 2020.
Yeah. I did the spreadsheet on it, which was apparently a waste of time, but because apparently this math has been done like to death because of 5th edition, but I didn't realize that at the time. But I did a spreadsheet about like the value of like a reroll on initiative, and apparently it's 4.75. But it's kind of weird because it changes the curve. Like it turns it into
a bell curve.
Yeah, it turns it into a bell curve instead of like a line.
Well, yeah, and that's just on the account of adding a second die will actually then turn it into a diminishing
And it's
exponential.
Right. It's not even like an actual normal like bell curve because it's skewed. It's like you're more likely to roll a 20 than any other result because the way rerolls work. Like that's your mode. The mode is 20. But yeah, it's good. It's powerful.
Because of the fact that you take the higher of the result.
Right. Yeah. So you have, I think it's like 19 out of, I don't remember the exact number, but it's like something like you have 1 out of 200 for ones, and I think it goes up by like you have 3 out of 200, or no, it's 400. 1 out of 400. I think is what it was.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, because it was 20 times 20, so it was like 1 out of 400 for a 1, and each step goes up by like there's 2 more for each one, so like there's 3 possibilities of getting a 2, and like it goes up and up until you get to 20, which has the highest value, which is like 21 or something.
Oh,
Or
that's good.
41, or like 41 actually, I guess, because it goes up by like 2 each time, right? I think that's right. I think it's 41 out of, I don't remember exactly. I have the spreadsheet somewhere. Like I saved it somewhere. I also did a spreadsheet for how bad powerful sneak is, because it's terrible. Don't ever take that rogue talent. It's the worst. It's the absolute worst.
There, Grim, can you add your whatchamacallit initiative?
Yeah, I forgot to click on my card. It's been about it's been about a month since we've done combat.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
Is that true? I think you're right. Because we didn't end up doing any combat in that like last dungeon. We just bypassed it because of dream shenanigans and teleporting.
That was still fucking hilarious. Ah. Yeah, that was still a hilarious thing to
No, yeah, that
like.
session was a blast. Plus, like, depetrifying the gnome. Oh man.
Oh god, that poor gnome, and we left him.
Yeah, we just left him behind. It's fine.
I just realized I have a lot more spells that I need to take down.
You gotta get a round tracker in there too.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, so I think we got everybody.
Yeah. Sounds like you're roboting a little bit, Secret. Yeah, probably from,
you're roboting.
it's probably from streaming. Oh, downloading OneDrive's doing it. Okay, that's fair.
All right, so I think I have everybody's initiative down there. Looks like we're gonna start it off with both Jane and Gus.
We ended up both at top.
Yeah, you tied.
Okay.
Damn. I thought I was a little bit better. Could beat.
Your call. What you want to do with Jane? If she's waiting
Well,
for
she's gonna quickly load her gun.
Let's see.
She has
How
quick.
far is he?
She has quick reload and quick draw. So that's free, basically.
Yep.
Hold on, I gotta zoom all the way out for this one, just so I can actually.
Yeah, it's a really big map, actually. I mean, not too big, but it's pretty big.
Dang, that chick just nerfed me so bad.
The greater dispel.
Yeah, because I had magic vestment and magic weapon greater. I have it pretty much always cast.
Yeah,
To
because they
where I
last
don't
hours.
even like. Yeah, and I just have it automatically plugged into my character. It just took out a lot of my.
Well, greater
defense.
dispel, would it take in all your magic, or would it just because it doesn't have a limit to how many things it can dispel?
There is a limit.
Push it to the limit.
It always takes the highest things first, which is Windwalk, off of everybody.
Well, it takes it based off a caster level, doesn't it? Like, it doesn't actually
That's
care
the
about
number of things.
Right, but I mean,
All right.
But it always goes after the highest spell first.
Windwalk, life bubble.
I guess Gus is moving in.
Okay. Then Jane's gonna follow you. You ain't going by yourself.
Okay.
I'm gonna go a bit ahead of you. All right. Oh wait, actually, she can't go as far as you because this is all sand and difficult terrain. So she can only go half as much on a double move.
Oh, really?
But you have the boots though.
Right. I did buy that last session, didn't
So
I?
you can move normally. She tells the old lady to go like go hide, and she runs after you, inspect.
Gus is just getting to where he's needing to go, just so he can actually get close enough to do his summons.
Okay,
Yeah,
is
pretty
that
sure-
your whole turn then?
That's his whole turn.
Okay.
I feel like dispel magic doesn't care about the level of the spell in terms of like what slot it uses. It just cares about caster level. But I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
All right. On her turn, she's gonna start casting a spell.
Okay.
Alright.
Spellcraft. Identify.
Flat-footed still, I guess.
Yep, you can do that.
Skill. Is it me or did that thing look like it just landed cocked?
Oh, the virtual dice.
The virtual dice
Sometimes they
landed.
do.
I have them turned off, so I don't actually get to see the rolls. Like
What
the
did it
3D dice
accept?
rolls.
Oh,
That's-
it took the 18.
I feel like the 3D dice in Roll20 are like super
So what was your total for spellcraft?
janky.
Looks like it's 33.
When I use them, I'm like, man, why can't these be like Fantasy Ground dice? The Fantasy Ground dice are nice as much as
All
I
right,
play them on Fantasy Ground.
You identify that she's casting confusion, and she incants. She says, "I have seen the horrors of Neruzavin. If you cannot handle me, your minds will be stripped from you faster than the desert can blister away your flesh."
Yeah, we're
And
spread out
I
enough.
need Fingrim, Cormac, Kudu. I need you three and Drench to roll will saves. And it's also going to target your old lady friend here too.
As if I'm worried about a will save. Ha! I did it.
I'm more surprised that I did it.
That is surprising because your numbers are really good, but you always roll terribly on will saves.
I've been like crap. Wilson.
Okay, now I just need Kudu and Drench.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, we got you.
It might just be lagging if you said that a while ago. It's working on it. It's thinking about it. That's why I say at work, like when the computers are going slow.
Open.
Like someone's like, "Is it working?" I'm like, "It's thinking about it. Just give it time. It's thinking about it." Well, the results won't actually matter right away, so you could just roll the d20 and then figure out what your modifiers are later. Unless it's like super obvious, like if you roll like a 1 or a 2, and you're like, "All right, I definitely failed."
I definitely numbered.
Yeah, rolled a bunch. Yeah. Well, it looks like Drench is probably
Well, I
fine.
guess if that one is you, then it looks like you fail.
You confused. All right.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to put this little effect on Kudu, and that's going to be confusion for 10 rounds. You are confuzzled.
Confuzzled. Confuzzled.
Okay.
I blame the computer.
That is Mother Grimmoon's turn.
And she just stands there. What a jerk.
She is holding a weapon. She has this two-handed heavy flail, but it seems like she can easily hold it even with one hand. And the end of the flail it's that spiked ball, but it has like this very noticeable like skeletal face on it.
Pleasant.
All right, it's the centipede's turn. It's actually going to hold its action. It hasn't been given an order. So we're going to go to Fingrim.
All right. I am going to activate the fly hex. And I'm going to I'm going to fly out a little ways to like over there. And I'm going to pull out the Archon sword as I move forward a little bit. And that's it. That's it. Oh, I'm going to enhance the weapon as well. Sorry. I'm going to give it the speed and keen properties. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Cormac.
Spells. He's gonna cast a quicken to shield of faith, and then also righteous might.
Okay.
And The Quicken spell uses up your free
It'll
action.
get bigger.
It uses your swift action, yeah.
All right, that's my turn then.
Yep, you took Quicken spell then, huh?
Yeah. I took Quicken and I have spell pen. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. This ash giant, as a standard action, is going to use the rocks nearby to hurl them, and he's going to go after.
Oh no! Don't I have an AC thing that applies to this? That
Versus giants as a
Oh
dwarf?
no, I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I have the thing that replaced it. Uh-oh, I might get hit.
All right. Does a 23 hit you?
Yes, it actually does.
Okay. Here comes the damage.
All right.
You take 18.
I get whopped by some damage. I was flying, but I was hovering right above the ground, so even if it knocked me to the ground, I
He's
don't
going to
care.
go ahead and pick up another rock with his other action. Kudu, roll me a 1d100. Oh, yeah, you do. Your mind is overwhelmed right now with all of these images that don't make any sense, and you're going to be babbling incoherently for your turn. Does Drench do anything?
It is fine. Yeah, I don't think I can help with that. Yeah. I taught him Dwarven. It's all good. I think I picked up. Oh, I was gonna pick up Aquan.
Okay. And that's your turn?
All right.
All right. Kaklatath is going to move as fast as she can with a double move over here, trying to take cover under this. This giant is going to standard action throw a rock at Gus. Does a 21 hit Gus?
Let me see. Yes, it will.
Okay. You take also 18 points of damage.
Okay.
On Jane's turn, she's going to move half her speed, but she's going to standard action lay on hands.
Okay.
She's trudging through, and she gets your hands on your back, and you feel the positive energy wash over you.
12 points of healing.
She's ducking under that rock as well. And that's her turn. Your turn.
Still a good distance out. That's fine. I could do that. I move here. I will use my summon. So I'm gonna go ahead and call upon great and powerful bomb. Let's see what do we get here. I summon 2 woolly rhinoceros.
The spirit of the rhino.
Spirit of the Rhino, yes.
Yeah, freaking Gus always just like runs like right up into combat, even though he's like,
Let's take a trip over to Spearmint Rhino.
even though he's like super squishy. That's hilarious to me. Probably gonna be fine though, because you got those summons to keep you protected. But
Okay,
Well,
so
he has to get that close in order to even get in summoning range.
oh, it's pretty short range, huh?
Yep.
Place them where they spawn.
Where they will spawn will be
You should have control over them.
Probably
here,
right on top of them,
and
right?
then
Or far enough, just close enough to get to a
here,
short charge.
and then they're going to go in for a full blown charge here. So they're going to charge in,
Okay.
and both of which are going to deal.
You get double damage or something, right? Like the lances.
It has
They
a more
get-
powerful gore.
Yeah, they have a very powerful gore. It's like 4d8 plus 18.
Yeah. No, it's like
and
lances. I
and
think,
they
right?
have trample, which
Oh, dang.
yeah. Actually, can they trample on this turn?
That's for moving over something square.
Yeah.
So no, they wouldn't be trampling.
Okay, I'll
And
do
they're-
do
yeah.
the powerful charge, and then we'll, if I need to do trample, I'll do trample when it's time.
Yep. Go ahead and roll their attacks.
Do they
gore +8.
do they provoke?
Well,
these things are holding rocks though, so maybe not.
with powerful charge, let me check and see if there's a provoke for it.
No, not
No,
the charge. Just they're moving through a threatened square because these things threaten out to. They threaten
yeah,
out
I'm
10
just wondering if they have traits that are.
Oh, maybe.
Give me one moment.
It might. I don't think it matters. Well, I guess maybe they can slam. I guess they might be able to attack him. I don't know. Sorry for.
Yeah, it looks like they
things.
will get an attack on them first because they have 10 feet of reach and they do have slams. But for right now, they still get their charges. So you can go ahead and roll me that.
Okay. Okay, so we're doing roll. When I do the roll, I can do the modifier along with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's d4 plus. Oh, it's 14. Because of the
Matt.
charge, it'll be boosted up by 2.
Mhm.
So.
My in-person game, like most of the people in it haven't played Pathfinder before, so I was like explaining to them how its other name is Mathfinder.
Okay, so 34 to hit.
On which one?
That one is going to be we'll start with the one on top.
Okay. So that definitely hits that giant.
Okay.
That sounds like it was almost a crit.
It was 18 on the die. And then the other one is going to make its attack. I'll just resolve that out of the way. 26.
26 will also hit.
Okay. And then for damage, roll 8 plus 18. And so the top one takes 41 points of damage. The bottom one takes 37.
Where are you getting the 4d8? Because I'm seeing as 46 plus 12.
Woolly rhinoceros.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there's two different ones.
Yeah, this one's powerful charge gore 4d8 plus 18.
Okay, yeah, you're good. Let me adjust their health because I have it for the normal.
Yeah, it should be 76 hit points for their base.
I was
Alright, there we
running
go.
when I was running Giant Slayer. One of the characters had he had the Goliath Druid, and that was his animal companion was a woolly
Oh yeah.
rhinoceros. It was named Arse.
I still remember the rhinoceros versus scythe door.
All right, both of your rhinos charge and they gore these giants. They like kind of like stop them as much as they can, but yeah, those horns are bam like digging into their plate.
This is from-
Really quick, you'll still want to roll your the percentile
save,
for their will save and
Possibly
such.
the percent.
No, I already rolled their will saves. It seems like they
shit.
completely believe that these are.
Okay. Actually, yeah, giants probably.
And one of the
force
giants
saves and not
smacks
much
the
else.
rhino back with a slam, and the other one just completely misses.
Nice. Okay.
So the first rhino took some damage. The other one was. Is that your turn?
Okay. Move. Yes.
What kind of damage
it'll
do
be
they
turn.
take? Remember, the shadow conjurations have like a fifth of their normal health, so.
Well, I mean, they deal like full damage because they believe them.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying if one of them attacked the rhino with an attack opportunity and did damage, keep in mind that even if it's not that much damage, it actually might be pretty significant because the rhinos have like half normal health or something, or a fifth, or I don't even know. It's not very much.
I don't know about their health. I think they actually might have full.
Maybe.
Anyway, go ahead and check that. On Mother Grimmoon's turn, she holds her flail aloft and presents that like skull shape on it.
That was our holy symbol.
And she says, "If it be Grotus's will, kill all who stand and let the victors prevail." And she channels positive energy.
Positive energy, so she's healing her doofuses. Okay, I found it in Shadow.
Could I do a
here.
knowledge religion? I'll wait till my turn. Or
On your
here.
turn, yeah.
Shadow creature has 1/5 the hit points of
That'll
a normal
be for when
creature of
it's
its
on my
kind,
turn.
regardless of whether it's recognized as shadow.
And you notice that only the wounds of the giants begin to heal.
Oh no, she has selective channeling.
That's her standard action. As her move action, she handles the centipede and she orders it to attack. And so right after her, it's going to go after the top woolly rhinoceros. It comes down on it with its man. And it misses.
Of course it does.
It got a 1. But man, do those jaws like sink into the desert sand.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, there's
There's
the thing about shadow creatures having 1/5 hit points of a normal creature. I'm sure rhinoceros 1/5 of their normal hit points is still probably enough that it's up, but yeah, it's probably close to down already. Take those things out really easy.
Yeah, I don't know if this is any different with shadow this version of shadow creatures, just on account of the
If it's a special ability, it might be different.
Yeah, this one's not the normal spell. This one's like spell with a certain but it's 50%.
Yeah, I would say.
Okay, so it would have half then. It'd probably have half then. Instead of the 1/5.
Yeah.
I think because shadow conjurations, assuming that like it's 20% when they fail to save instead. All right, I'm gonna move forward 40 feet with my fly hex to right below that little rock there. And I'm going to cast shield on myself for this turn. Whoops, wrong bouton. All right. Anyway, yep, that's it for my turn, unfortunately. I don't think there's anything else I can do. So, yep.
All right, Cormac.
I have a question. With me being large, is the sand still considered difficult
Yes.
terrain? Okay. He's gonna move up 20 feet. Just give me a sec. And he's gonna move. He's gonna cast a mind maze on the giant centipede.
Ooh. Is that gonna work though?
DC will save.
Is it mind affecting though? No, it's not. Oh, it is. Yes, it might not work.
Makes me wonder if this thing is considered a colossal vermin.
So
Right,
you're casting mind maze on the centipede.
I forgot that it's vermin. Yeah. Damn it.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work.
You cast it, and yeah, you see that it doesn't seem like it impedes the centipede's ability to think.
That was just my stupidity. I forgot. It's still vermin.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's immune to mind affecting.
Luckily, I have 2 of those prepared, so I might cast one
Also,
on
with your
another
knowledge
one.
religion, you recognize the deity that Mother Grim Moon is praising, and the name Grotus.
Oh, neat.
Grotus is a minor god of the end times.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
mysterious deity that is waiting for the last living soul to die and will usher in the apocalypse, the end of all things.
Yep.
Grotus's portfolio includes, let's see, chaos, darkness, destruction, madness, and the void.
Wait, this thing actually has to wait for everyone to die before
Before it
ushering
does
the
something.
apocalypse? Like that, like
He's gonna wait for
Yeah,
everyone.
so-
a little bit late on the game there, you know.
It like rebuilds the. I think the lore kind of is that it like rebuild. He's gonna be like rebuilding the world basically after everything else is gone.
But you
Like-
do know that this is a neutral deity. It doesn't
Yeah.
actually see anybody as an enemy.
If you ever look at like pictures of like the boneyard in Pathfinder, it's the moon. Like Grotus
Yeah.
is the moon with like the face on it. It looks like the fucking Majora's
That's their
Mask.
domain.
Yeah, he
All
looks
right,
like
so
yeah, because he
this
is
giant-
the moon in the boneyard.
this giant completely believes that this woolly rhinoceros is real. So what he does is he's going to take this like humongous club. If there were any trees around, it looked like it just like rooted up a tree, like way bigger than its size. And as a standard action, it's just going to hit the rhinoceros.
Oh no!
I'm pretty sure this is gonna hit. That is a 32 for a 33.
Yep.
It takes 17 points of damage. And that's that first one here. That's his turn. Kudu, roll me 100.
All right, I believe 100 minus 10.
Yeah. Just got to get that 1 through 25.
Yeah, which is actually 1 through 35, really.
Just to clarify, the previous attack that it had before the one that just did, which one did that one target?
Like which one took damage?
The top rhino is the only one that's been hit.
Okay, so and the first one was the 11 damage there, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just
Oh, you got to.
You're not having any luck today. What the hell?
No, that's good.
No, 1 is good on a confusion table, so
Kudu, you act normally.
yeah. You could get away from Kakatath or whatever, so you don't one-shot her when you roll poorly on the confusion table. You one-shot Jane instead. It's much better.
just blow on her and she just falls over dead.
I mean, I wouldn't put
It's
it
not
past.
scary.
How many hit points do you have? I have 2 temporary hit points. Okay, and what about the regular hit points? I have 2 temporary hit points.
One of the player characters podcast I listen to actually is a cleric of Grotus. Guy's fucking crazy. He had a really campaign defining moment.
So was
when
that your whole movement, Kudu?
double
And
move?
Drench
Yeah.
also moves with you.
They-
Is Drench also moving with you?
Looks.
Okay.
He doesn't move as far. Yeah.
Kaklatath is gonna go behind this rock and she's just gonna hide. She's just gonna stealth.
But yeah, they had the cleric of Grotus give a speech at a funeral, and it was really funny.
This giant's gonna do the same thing that the other one did. Pulls out this huge club and tries to smack. This is gonna be a 27 to hit the rhino. Which, yes, it does hit it.
Is it the bottom one?
Yeah, bottom.
Yeah, the bottom.
He smashes it for 11. Okay, Jane's turn. She's gonna double move up here with Gus. It's Gus's turn.
Are these rocks of that provide cover?
They could if you like crouch down behind them. They're about like medium-sized rocks that go up to like 4 to 5, about 4 feet. You could crouch behind them for cover.
All right, Gus is going to summon another batch of rhinos.
Okay.
2 more appear.
Place them where you want.
Here and here, both of which are going to charge in onto the centipede, and they're going to, deal with, deal their damage.
Okay.
So
It's going to make an attack of opportunity on one of them.
certainly.
It's going to go after this bottom one.
Okay.
It rolled a 1.
Sweet. I will then.
Got twice in a row for it now. Jeez.
Yeah.
Does it have any kind of combat
Combat
It only
reflex?
makes 1 attack.
I bet it doesn't have any feats. It's a mindless vermin. It probably doesn't.
Yeah, since all your rhinos are going at the same time, go ahead and just roll all their attack.
So there's 24 against the centipede.
That'll hit.
Another another 24 against the centipede.
That'll hit.
This one is going to be a nat 20 against top giant.
Okay, roll it again.
Ooh.
Let's see if it confirms. 21.
No.
It hits at least. And then the
Yep.
last one on of the bottom giant is going to be a 22.
Miss.
All right. So now it's time for damages. So first rhino on centipede. 31 damage. Second rhino on centipede. 31 damage. The fuck? And then the top rhino that did not crit but hit. 37 damage. And then the other rhino is sadly disappointed as It missed. And then Gus heads over here, and then he's going to take cover.
Okay.
And that is his turn.
All right. Mother Grimmoon, she keeps that symbol of Grotus held aloft, and she chants another prayer to the god of the end times.
Rude.
And she heals all of her dudes.
And her
Gets
centipede
some health
probably.
back. Yep.
These were the best of times. These were the worst of times. These were the end of times.
Yep.
Time.
All right. That's her turn. The centipede is going to try to attack the same one that it tried to attack last time. Wow, it got another one.
This centipede
It's
is
doing
an
really
absolute
bad.
legend.
It's incredible.
Yeah. What a legend.
My mind maze might not have worked, but it worked.
In spirit. It worked in spirit, yeah.
So I'm
There's
fighting
only
a
one other
centipede
person I
inside
know
of a-
who's rolled 3 ones in a row.
Oh God! Yesterday, or not? That's right. Last session.
Yeah.
We had double ones for Derek's character in Second
Congram.
Darkness, Moloki. He rolled double ones versus Phantasmal Killer for his saves. So it's pretty amazing.
Damn.
Yeah, it was. Don't roll right away. Yeah, spray some out. I think it uses the clock for the RNG. I don't know if that's true or not, but I feel like it does. Let's see here. I'm going to move a little bit closer, and I'm going to cast Heroism. Yeah. What happens to me though is I always roll the ones followed by the 2 or the the 20. I mean, or like the 20 followed by the 1. Like I've done that for some reason, like a lot. All right, so I recast Heroism on myself, and I'm finally in a position where I might do something next turn. Maybe I'm thinking about it.
I've just been casting spells and moving up my minimum.
Yeah,
movement.
I'm getting there. I'm thinking about maybe doing something possibly next turn, potentially.
Okay, Cormac.
It could
Cormac's gonna
happen.
move another. So I'm impeded, so I can only move 10. I think there.
Slowly but surely.
He's gonna cast Flame Strike though.
Okay.
No, what if you hit the rhinos?
Flame Strike's only a 10
Oh, well, you're fine then.
diameter. Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine then. You can hit the 2 of the
Gonna
giants
hit-
and centipede or something.
Yeah, I think you
I'm
can
gonna
avoid
hit-
the rhinos.
I'm gonna hit the centipede, the female giant, and the giant that's like down to the right
Giant
of her.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
and
can
target
hit
like
these
that.
3.
That's what
Okay.
I'm planning. So they need to give me a reflex save, and that is
3 reflex saves even.
Yeah.
We're expecting the sandworm from Duel. We got the sandworm from Beetlejuice. Good shit.
It's showtime.
DC is, I always forget, DC's spell level plus mod, right?
Yeah, spell level
20.
plus 10 plus mod.
Yeah, so 20.
And then if you have like spell focus, you can.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
my
they all
next
fail.
feat. So they all take 13 D6. He himself pulls out his holy symbol and he says, "Ha! Your god is a god of end times. My god's now." And he brings down a pillar of fire.
Well said.
All right. You do damage them. The centipede's looking pretty hurt now. Even with the healing.
Rolling all these crit ones so you can freaking roll a double crit.
Okay. Then it's gonna be number 1. He's gonna try and kill this rhino. He takes 2 attacks on it. It's gonna be, I think, 2 hits, 26 and 30. No, 30. So I think he hit it twice.
Yeah, that rhino's probably gone.
Which rhino did it hit?
The one
The
on
top
top that's
one.
already taken damage twice. It's
So he
got
hits
like
it for a total of
it's got like
33.
half health too, because it's a the conjured one. So
He probably beats it out
probably
of
gone.
existence.
Yeah, I guess because that's 33 total damage, or was that also including the 55?
It just took 33 this turn.
Yeah, it just took 33. Right now.
If we're on half hit points, then it would be down. If we're not, then it's still up.
Okay, then it poofs out of existence.
Darn, I was gonna use it as a flanking partner next turn.
Also, what was the DC on the illusions?
For the rhinos.
Yeah.
One moment. Let me go back to that.
Kuda roll a 100 while she's checking that.
DC 22.
Okay, that's good then. Everything's fine.
Uh-oh.
You attack
I think
the
Jane's getting
closest
one shot.
person.
Or maybe
Jane.
Cormac.
They're both within 45.
Yeah. 50-50
You can roll me a
shot.
1d2.
Which one was 1 and
A
2?
2? That's going to be Cormac.
Oh no. Jane's the disposable one here.
I have a shit ton of health.
Okay.
And I have DR.
No, you don't. You attack. You attack, don't you? Or are you trying to attack? You're moving up to attack him melee. Okay, I gotcha. I was thinking you were going. Yeah, I was thinking you were gonna blast him, but I guess technically the way confusion works is you don't use your abilities usually. Oh yeah, that hurt a lot more.
Alright, old lady's gonna hide.
Yeah.
This giant attacks the rhino. 2 attacks.
You're still
28
roboting, by the way.
and 20. Yeah, 28 and 28
On the rhino?
on the rhino.
Yep, those both hit. We got for damage 16 and 20.
Yep. Okay.
You've been a robot all these
under,
years. I just didn't know it.
It goes under half, so it poofs. It's his turn. Jane's turn. Can Jane get within firing distance? Not quite. Wait, hold on. I think the range of the pistol is 20, right? Yeah, she can't quite get within range of it.
That's just for the touch range. She could still shoot at it with the first.
She could, but let's be honest. She needs the touch.
Well, probably. Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
He's gonna first move over here by guess. Then she'll go another 15 feet. Gus.
Might as well summon another set. Let's see.
I can do this all day.
All right. They get summoned up. Here, here, and here. They'll charge in. Actually, technically this one will be here, since otherwise it won't have that 10-foot. So charging in, charging in, charging in, and then okay. All right, 24 to hit. We'll start with top and move on down. Of the 3 summoned. So top 1 against giant 1.
24.
24.
That will not hit. That misses.
Okay. And then 1 attacking Mother Grand Moon, and the 1 attacking on the giant 2. So that was 21 against Grim Moon and 26 against the giant 2.
The one attacking Mother Groom Moon misses, and the one attacking Giant.
That cut out at the end there. Hit or miss?
The one on Giant 2 hits.
Okay. And then the one, a top 1 attacking Centipede. So we might as well resolve these now. 35. And then the one attacking the other one attacking Centipede auto misses. And so for damage, let me see. Okay, so the one attacking Giant 2 gets 38 damage, or deals 38 damage. And then the one that is attacking the Centipede deals 37 damage.
Does the one on the Centipede do as much? They're not able to charge, right?
Yeah, they're not charging, so they have to use their normal damage.
Oh, right. Thank you for reminding me.
Watch you roll better on that one anyway. It'd be pretty funny.
It probably, yeah. I don't think they're going to be rolling any better.
It could. Although the 87 was
no, I don't. No, they can't. I think that.
It's mathematically impossible. Darn.
Yeah, it's.
Darn. It's still not bad.
So the Giants get their attacks of opportunity as well on these rhinos. Okay. The first one misses with a 1. Mother Grimmoon hits this one with her flail for 21 points. And the other giant hits this one for 19.
And then the one that did hit the Centipede hit for 19. Dead.
Okay. Got it all. That's your turn. She's gonna go.
Oh wait, the Gus himself has. Oh wait, no, he summoned the 3. With
you have a move action.
He has a move action still. Let me see if he wants anything he wants to do on that here. I don't think he's got too many move action abilities, but with the move action, let's see. There's not really anything for defensive. Not for move action, at least. Yeah, I guess he's not going to use his move action for this.
Okay. Mother Grim Moon channels positive energy again. And she says to Cormac that your ability to summon allies is strong, but you've yet to prove your strength to me. And she heals her
calling you out.
allies.
Okay.
You should have taken quick channel. Should have been. She could have cast and channeled every round.
All right, that's her turn. The centipede's gonna try and attack again.
All right, let's see it.
It was not a 1 this time. It hits a rhino with a 31. This one right here. It's gonna do some damage.
It's probably gonna murk the rhino.
It's
Actually,
gonna do a lot.
It hasn't taken damage. It might have a grab built in or something crazy though. That's a lot. It's pretty good.
Minus 36. Yep, that's a lot. Almost took it out in one swing.
Does it have poison? Could do some con damage as well.
We do, so I'll just go ahead and roll, see if the rhinoceros. It succeeds in its fortitude.
Okay. Not that I wanted the rhino to get one shot. Okay, maybe I kind of did.
That's the centipede. All right,
That would've been
finger.
cool. I feel bad for the centipede. It hasn't done anything like this entire combat. All right. Well, I can do stuff now. Maybe. I did say I probably was going to do something this round. Maybe. Possibly. I'm going to use a swift action to activate Arcane Accuracy. And I'm going to cast... I'm going to do Spell Combat. And I'm going to cast Storm Step. I'm going to try to take out one of these stupid giants, or help take them out with the rhino. So we're going to Storm Step through him to right here, which should give me a flank with the rhino. He gets a reflex save for Storm Step. DC 19.
It saves.
Okay. He's going to take half damage then. I think it's 5d8. Let me double check this. Yes. So he takes half of 23 damage in electricity. And then I'm going to take my full attack action. I'm also going to activate Prehensile Hair as well this round. Which doesn't cost an action. I can just do it. Where the hell is Prehensile Hair on here? It's somewhere on here. Whatever, I have it activated. I'll find it later. All right, first attack. So this is from a speed weapon, so I'm going to get a haste attack as well. And I get a flanking bonus to offset the penalty for spell combat, so pretty likely to hit. Oh, I rolled a 1 though, so that's not going to hit. Next attack. There we go. 31. Does that?
31 hits.
All right. Second D6 is fire damage, and so 11 physical, 5 fire damage.
Okay. 16.
That one misses. Wow. Okay, I'm the centipede now. I am the centipede.
Yeah.
Then I get a beard attack as well, just for funsies. 26.
You are the centipede. 26 hits.
All right, 5 damage from the hair attack.
Okay, it takes it. Is that
Not
your
very
turn?
much. Yep. Unfortunately, that is my turn.
All right, Cormac.
Cormac casts a spell on himself. He casts Freedom of Movement, and he'll move up his full speed.
Yeah, I can ignore that difficult terrain now.
Yeah, he moves to there. Next round, he's probably going to use double move to get in there.
Okay. Ash Giant 1. Okay. He
Sorry, as a swift, he charges his weapon with force. Sorry.
turns around, and he's gonna attack you, Finger.
All right. I, as immediate action, as he does his first attack on me, I'm going to cast Emergency Force Sphere. He can still attack the sphere though. Like he'll his first attack will hit the sphere, and then he can decide for the second attack if he wants to keep going.
Is it an automatic hit?
Probably it's an immediate action. I mean, let's see. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's an automatic hit. So it has a hardness of 20 and 130 hit points. And it's just a sphere of force around me.
Okay. Well, he's gonna hit it twice then.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna put the sphere's hit points on my blue. No, I'll put it on my red dot. So let's see. It had 130, and actually, he didn't do anything to it because he doesn't bypass the hardness, so it still has 130 hit points.
Okay.
It's hard.
Voodoo, roll 1d100. All right, you act normally. Okay. Should be correct. I have the thing set to Pathfinder and 3.5 as far as the measurements go. The giant's gonna attack this rhino in front of it. It believes it's real. Oh yeah, those are both hits. Does 40 points of damage to this one. I think it's gone. Yeah, it goes from 57 to 7. This one poofs.
Darn.
Jane's turn. All right, she's gonna move just a bit. She's gonna shoot the giant. Go, Jane. And she's gonna give herself that spirit that gives her a +1 on her weapon. She does 3 points of damage. Yep. Gus, it's your turn.
Let's just start with all these already attacking ones really quick and just get them out of the way. So we'll start with everyone's close enough. I can actually move these cameras closer. There we go. Rhino attacking Ash Giant 1.
Okay.
That's a hit. Rhino attacking Mother Graham Moon. 23 miss.
That's actually a hit.
Okay. The one attacking the centipede. Top one at least. And then the one attacking the other one attacking the centipede. These are all hits. Cool. And then, since they're not charging, that's 20 damage on the Ash Giant 1, 23 damage on Mother Grim Moon, 22 damage on the centipede, 19 damage on the centipede. I'm cracking out this damage like
the centipede
crazy.
goes down.
Woohoo!
You also notice that Mother Grim Moon just she does not acknowledge this rhino very much. She disbelieves that it's.
Okay, well, I mean
It
that
does a
that's
little bit of damage to her.
that's cute. That's cute.
Okay. What do you else do?
Let's see. Those were just the actual. That was just them. Let me see what I got for my spells. Because if I recall, I picked up some fun shit. Gus is gonna try something really stupid and hilarious. Actually, let's see. How far does he need to be to do it? Oh, good. Not that far. He looks over at Mother Grim Moon, and then is going to cast. He's going to cast Mind Swap.
Ooh. Is that a will save?
Wheel negates. And it's going to be a 22 DC. So I have spell focus.
She did not roll very well, but this is a lot.
Probably her best save because she's a.
And this is mind affecting, obviously, right?
Yes, it is.
She rolled a 22.
She meets.
She
Okay.
meets.
Well then, here of doing something just.
You can tell though it was close. She just barely resisted.
All right.
In fact, like you can sense that there's a madness within her own mind that is steeling her against mind affecting.
Oh, might be for the best that I didn't actually do it. Okay, didn't actually succeed at least. All right, so that's turn.
All right, on her turn, she casts a spell.
I will spellcraft that spell
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Same
We'll
here.
do that.
because I can see through my. I can't do anything about it, but I can see it at least. Spell craftmony. 20.
I got a 30, so I'll take that.
All right. All right. She chants to the symbol on her heavy flail, and she says, "By the power of the gray skull, I have the power."
Oh no!
And you know she's casting righteous might.
All
Well,
right.
Gus and Fingram do. She gets bigger
Miss my force here. I'm flanking her.
and chonkier.
Cormac doesn't really identify it, but he knows what happened.
She's chonky.
Oh no!
That is her turn. Centipede is down, and let's see if it's bleeding.
Isn't that technically a 1-round action?
What,
Right,
Righteous
takes a whole
Might?
round.
Righteous Might's a standard.
No, you're right. It is a standard action.
Yeah,
Okay,
standard.
cool. Yep. I'm just
Yeah,
used to a large person.
It's a way better enlarged person.
Yeah.
The centipede actually stabilizes. It's not bleeding anymore. It has so much con.
We can fix that. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to kill the centipede. It didn't do anything.
Fingrim, your turn.
Didn't do anything.
It didn't do anything wrong. It didn't do anything at all, actually. That's true. Well, I'm in a force sphere, so that kind of limits my options a little bit. I mean, I could teleport out of it if I want to, or I could dismiss it as a standard action. I am going to cast. I think I'm gonna just ready something for next turn. I'm gonna cast True Strike.
You're beating me to it.
And that's my turn. I cast True Strike, and I don't do anything else because I'm in a force sphere.
Okay.
I glare at them through the force sphere.
Cormac.
Cormac moves 20 feet. And he casts True Strike as well.
All right.
Okay.
I like where this is going.
Oh
Ash
yeah,
Giant
yeah.
one.
I also cast no. Okay.
True Strike on a Kineticist would be a lot to set up every turn, but it wouldn't be that. You just hit.
You just hit me.
You need to be at least one
Because
level.
you're only attacking
caster,
once
though.
anyway. Alright, so this giant is frustrated that it can't seem to like hurt you through your bubble. So this time he's just kind of been attacking you like wildly with swings, but now he like reels back like a baseball player, and he's gonna power attack your bubble.
All right, you can try. It's gonna be pretty tough for him to get through it.
Can it be crit?
No, I'm pretty sure a force sphere cannot be crit. It's a wall. A wall of force can't be crit, right?
Yeah, it
I'm
can.
just checking because
I mean, if it can, it can
with a disintegrate.
It should be able to be crit, I think.
Okay,
Because,
well, yeah.
it's
In that case,
an
it works
object at that point.
Yeah, it works just like wall of force. So yeah, sure. I guess it can be crit then.
Okie dokie.
I don't think he's gonna get through it even with a
What's
crit.
the
though.
AC of the thing?
I mean, it's an object. It's 5
okay.
foot radius, so it's probably 5.
Okay, well, I guess he hits with both attacks, and one of them's a crit.
Yeah, he's gonna basically always
Okay.
hit. It has 20 hardness and 130 hit points, so he still has it's a tall order for him to break it. But I'm okay if he does. Like, if he uses all of his actions to break it, that just makes my next turn a lot easier. He doesn't know that. He's not very smart, but all right.
Okay, so those are 2 attacks.
Yep. Has hardness, so let's see, minus 34 for the first one, bypassing 20 of the hardness, and the next one does 10. So there's still a lot of hit points on the force sphere. He just bounces attacks.
He's very frustrated. He's like, tiny man, hide behind wall.
Yep, that's what I call strategy.
Kudu, roll a 1d100.
Okay, grabs with
man, how long is this going on? Okay.
It might actually time out.
Oh.
We're down to 6 rounds.
Woo.
You hit yourself.
Ow. That's like a 1d8 plus strength, right?
Yep, 1d8 plus strength.
Oh.
Hey, Matt. Just so you know, killing this Titan centipede with just rhinos, I feel like, I feel like that I should just say, rip you a new one.
This giant is going to attack the rhino next to Mother Grim. Let's see. Yes, its lowest roll is a 21, so it hits both.
You don't have to charge all the way up to.
Wow,
yeah,
look at those
I
double
know.
rolls.
I remember. It's like to like right there, right? I can reach it.
Yep, and he doesn't get an attack opportunity unless he's got 15-foot
It
range.
takes 26 points of damage, and that's half of its HP, so it poofs.
Rude.
And he's also like, where all these rhinos go?
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but you can't charge in difficult terrain.
He has
Freedom
freedom
of
of
movement.
Jing.
Oh, that happened. Good, okay. Charge away.
She's gonna reload her gun, and she gets 2 attacks now.
Oh shit! It's on now. What if she kills Ash Giant 2 before you even get a charge? I guess you just charge Grim Moon. It's not the end of the world.
I wasn't 100% sure I could charge over those bones, but if I can, then
She even hits the 11.
I'm gonna charge
Touch.
her.
Yeah.
She does some damage.
Looks like the guy's still up anyway, though.
She did 14 points of damage.
I still might just charge her because she kind of challenged
Yes.
me. And I got True Strike going, so I can pretty much automatically hit her.
Gus.
Matt, to answer my question, can I charge over those bones in front of me?
Okay.
Like this way? No.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's what I figured. So
You can
I
charge
will
this guy.
charge- Yeah, that's what I'm gonna end up.
So they're actually like space blocking, not just difficult terrain.
Yeah, these big old bones here. Gus?
Can this rhino effectively charge? You know what? Never mind. No, that'll be a bad idea anyway. Even if I do actually do this, I'm gonna go ahead and actually just 5 foot with this rhino and then do my
No.
normal attack.
Difficult
But this-
terrain.
But this one is going to still charge.
You
So
can't 5-foot step or charge in difficult terrain.
well, this one shouldn't be difficult terrain, right?
The sand is difficult terrain?
Is the entire arena difficult terrain?
If so, we've been doing it wrong the entire
Yeah,
combat.
that's what. Yeah, that I guess.
I have
Any-
kind of like forgotten about it, I guess, but
I mean, that's
Okay,
why
give
I
me one
haven't
moment. Let
gotten
me
to
check
the
something
battle
regarding.
is
I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let
and the
what I
confusion.
did forget go, but I'm gonna say that yes, that's difficult terrain, so they can't.
Okay, I'm checking something really quick on regarding the. Had I known that, I wouldn't have actually done a freaking woolly rhinoceros.
Yeah, we should have caught that earlier. It's kind of bad that we just let it go for so long.
You kind of like charged in first also, and that was like the first thing you did before any of us acted.
Well,
Well,
yes,
well,
and
that-
I don't have.
He ignores difficult terrain.
I don't have difficult terrain concerns.
Yeah.
So to me, that was all the same.
So you might not have realized already, is what I'm getting at.
Pretty much, yeah. So as such, you're having fun there with the arrow. So yeah, these two are gonna just move in and they're gonna do their normal attack, and then all three are gonna do their normal attacks. Give me a minute, week 2.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna start Rhino with Ash Giant 1. 32, that'll hit. Rhino versus Mother Grim Moon. 31. Rhino versus Ash Giant 2. 29. All three should, in theory, hit.
Yeah, those all hit.
Okay, Rhino versus Ash Giant 1. Damage is 24. Rhino versus Mother Grim Moon. This one's going to have to make the check for the disbeliefs. This is a different Rhino.
Oh yeah, I'm
That
rolling.
one's 20. That one's 24 if it is full damage. And then Rhino versus Ash Giant 2 is 20.
Okay.
Okay, and then since
So the giant number 2 believes that this rhino is real. Mother Grimmoon does not believe that it's real, and she takes.
Okay.
And she has DR now. So it does a little bit of damage to her. Not all of it, but it does do some. And Mother Grimmoon and Ash Giant 2 are going to get attacks of opportunity too, because they moved within their threat. So Ash Giant 2 is going to attack.
Well, the rhino that was that's attacking Mother Grimmoon, that one was a 5-foot adjust.
In
No,
difficult
it's
terrain,
not.
they can't 5 foot.
Yeah, difficult terrain.
So it's a normal move.
I am so glad they got rid of that
giant-
rule of 5th ed in terms of how that all works. It's just half movement. That's it. No penalties. Let's see.
This giant here hits with a 27. He's gonna hit that rhino for 20. That one's gonna poof. And then Mother Grimmoon's attack against that rhino. Okay, so I'm gonna roll this one out in the open because this is impressive. Let's take the top one.
I'm sorry. What?
Because I have all of her iterative attacks, but it's just the first attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so
good,
that's a gone rhino.
It's dead. I think even if it was a regular rhino, it'd probably be pretty badly down. Probably still be up.
It's 56.
Yeah. But suspicious.
So it's it's below half health now, so
yeah. As a shadow rhino, it's definitely gone.
So here's a question for you, Matt, on how we want to handle things regarding summons.
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm going to be probably changing up the strategy at this point, all things considered. For shadow summons, I still have to know. I still have to actually have seen the creature and all that stuff, right?
You have to know of it.
Or know of it. Do I know of dinosaurs?
I mean, there are dinosaurs that are fairly common within the core, so I don't see why not.
Nature, right?
Yeah, I have all the knowledges.
Probably know them.
Yeah, so my thought is an Ankylosaurus.
Okay.
So, to which, yeah, I think that's pretty much what I'm probably going to end up doing here. So because of the difficult terrain, I'm assuming I cannot do bull rushes or overruns either, or
you can do those. It's just the movement takes twice as much. The only things you can't do are charge and 5-foot step.
Okay, so then I guess I'll summon up. I'll go ahead and summon up the some Ankylosaurus.
Okay, roll it.
Screw it. I'll just do it this way here. Okay.
Okay, you got.
I got three huge Ankylosaurus.
They're huge. Okay.
They are.
I'm just gonna give you an NPC token for now, and while I go get the pictures for him.
I did not have this one planned, so I couldn't set you up with this.
Okay, can you move that one?
Yep. All right.
Okay.
So.
And you got 3?
Yep.
Okay. There you go. If they're gonna attack, go ahead and roll their attack.
Okay. So we'll just surround the. Wait. Can't place anything on the corpse. I'm assuming, right?
Huh? You mean
It's just
someone's
it's also
you
difficult.
can. Yeah, it's difficult.
All right. Then I am going to surround, and there's going to be. So therefore, we're going to have some flanking. Let's see. That's about as close as I think I'm going to get. Okay. All right. Let's roll each of their attacks. So they're going to power attack. Let's see. What we got? Minus. Where's their base attack? 7. So it's what? Minus 2 or 3?
For base attack bonus plus 7,
Yeah,
that's minus 2.
minus 2. Right. It's every 3. Sorry, every
Every
4. Yeah. So there's that. So it's going to be plus 12, but he gets flanking bonus, so it negates. So yeah. 21.
21 misses.
Next one swings. 24.
24 actually misses now. She has more AC due to the righteous might.
And then this one's going to attack at the plus 12 instead of the plus 14, since it doesn't have a flank partner, since Fingram is not in a flanking position.
Yeah, don't threaten because of the force sphere.
So yeah, that was 3 misses,
3 misses.
but they are all kind of big in there.
They are. All right. Her turn. Okay. Fingram, yeah, you're still in your bubble, aren't you?
I'm in the force sphere. I'm
All
safe.
right.
I'm in my safe space. You can't hit. You can't hurt me in my safe space.
Turns to you. And she takes her flail. And she's actually going to use a, whatchamacallit. She's going to use a... She's going to cleave. Starting with the ankylosaur.
Wait, who's she cleaving?
She's going to start with the ankylosaur, but it's moving into you, too. It's going to move into you.
I feel like she's doing this back, but alright, we'll take it.
She loudly praises Grotus as she swings. So first against the dinosaur. So I'm pretty sure that's a hit, right?
22 AC.
Oh yeah, that hits. And they have 75 HP, right?
Gonna be half that.
They have that, so she takes this thing out with one swing.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
And now it's gonna cleave into Fingrim.
Yeah, no,
What's her other attack?
Alright, she does some damage to the force sphere. It's I'm very scared.
Okay.
It has like half
That's
its
her
health
turn.
still. This was a shadow conjuration force sphere somehow. I guess it's a shadow evocation force sphere. Actually, that would be what it would have to be. All right. So if I want to use my true strike, I pretty much have only one option. and that is to cast teleport and teleport like 5 feet, basically. Which I might do, but I do have to roll on the fun times teleport table if I do that. So, but I think I'm gonna do it. Sounds fun. I'm gonna do spell combat, and I'm gonna cast teleport. So here comes that D100. All right, we're fine. I'm teleporting up here.
Okie dokie. Does the force bubble follow you, or does it actually stay there?
Nope, it just stays there. There's just a force bubble in them.
Okay. Is that your turn?
No, I spell combat. Spell combat. So I got attacks now. And I got my true strike for the first attack. I'm just deciding if I want to use a swift action to give myself arcane accuracy this turn. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that because this combat seems like it's going to be one to use a lot of resources on. What round are we on? Round 6? Okay, cool. I'm going to do my first attack on this thing then, on this doofus. So this is probably gonna hit. We'll see though. I've rolled like 3 1s in this combat, so D20 plus 40. I rolled a 2. I rolled a 2, but I think that still hits.
Yep. Give me your damage.
Oh dear.
A channel smite or true strike only adds 20, right?
Only adds
Plus
20. Yeah. 14. So 5 fire damage,
14.
11 physical damage for the first attack that I got. All right, and then I'm going to do my next iterative attacks, which are going to be considerably less to hit, but 27.
It's a hit.
Some more damage. Let's see, the next one will be plus 15. Probably a miss, and then prehensile hair attack. 30.
Go ahead. How much does your hair do?
7 damage.
Okay, it's still up, but he's critically wounded.
And yeah, I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
All right, Cormac.
Gets to charge this guy. He has freedom of movement. And he goes to right there. He is activating all of his freaking abilities. He already channeled force into his weapon, so that's already taken care of. He's activating Pugnacious, and he's going to do 2 to damage for the rest of the fight. Also, he's going to make his weapon one size category larger for this next attack. And he's activating weapon master, which he'll ignore the minus his power attack, which he's going to activate.
Yep, and you get to charge every movement.
Yep, so here goes nothing with a lot of bonuses to damage and to hit, obviously.
Oh yeah, I'm in range. I thought about 5 foot flying back, but
Oh, look at that critical.
as long as this ash giant's up, though, I get cover. I think.
You crit.
Oh damn, this guy's down. I don't
Deal
think
89 points of damage.
Yeah, I don't think he's up. I think he got that guy.
You actually kill him.
Rip.
Yep.
Yeah, she might have breath of life. Let's not put it past her.
Eh.
She probably doesn't care though. She's Grotus. She's like, everything has an end. I am Grotus follower.
Yeah.
You slice into him. You basically slice this guy right open through the chest, and he falls back with a thud on the sand, and he chokes and coughs up blood, but it actually sounds like he's laughing. He says, "Oh, good hit, you strong," and he dies.
Oh.
He dies with a smile on his face, actually.
Yeah, I think you probably could like relate to that sort of.
Yeah.
That's how I want to die. Somebody critting me for 80 damage.
This guy turns to Fingram.
Yeah.
He looks at you and says, "Ha! No more bubble. Now you fight me like a brave man."
Alright. He's probably gonna do a bunch of damage to me. Hopefully I don't just die this round, but we'll see.
I should have just drank my potion and fly.
He doesn't power attack you. He wants to see how hard it is to hit.
Alright.
He rolled pretty low. Does a 22 hit you?
No.
Then his second attack also misses.
Nice.
Wildly swings. Kudu, roll a 1d100.
Eh,
We're getting to you. I think that's attack the closest person.
oh, is that Gus? Hey, Gus, I'm coming for you. Can I see you? I can see
Yeah,
you,
he's,
okay.
I don't think he's stealthing. He's just covered behind
I'm
the
not
rock.
stealthing. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
I'm
to
just-
double move there.
I'm
Kudu's coming
completely
at
inside.
you, and she's got her fists out and claws. Like there really aren't.
She's hostile to you right now for this round.
There's
I
madness
take him
in her
because
eyes.
I'm not going to use any of my abilities to defend because I would not think of hostility.
If you roll sense motive, you would know if she's like, you might know she's suffering from a compulsion effect.
Jane's got all these dinosaurs in front of her. So she's gonna start moving to get a better thing. Yeah, cleaner shot. She'll go over here, and that'll be her double. Gus.
Hmm.
I'm assuming that so Kudu was not able to get a swing on me though.
No, she had to move through difficult terrain, so it took
Yeah, I'm
her like
trudging
entire
through
turn
the
to get up
sand.
there.
Okay.
But she is hostile to you right now, so even though you might not know it.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
How many ranks of sense motive do you have?
Um.
Or like, what's your sense motive modifier? Like, it's only a DC 20 to recognize when people are like under compulsion. I
Yeah,
think.
I'll-
So if you have like,
I'll go and check intent.
yeah, you would
she's
know.
extra funny.
You would know that she's under a confusion effect and is probably coming after you. But you probably also know that she's confused, so she might snap out of it next turn.
I didn't actually see the confusion spell go off though.
Yeah, that was the first
It was like
act.
way at the beginning.
Oh, I know. I know.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
You
now,
can tap
but
her, though.
Gus,
Right, but I'm
She
just
would
saying,
continuously attack you.
you know that she's. That's true too. If you attack her, she would just attack you for every round automatically. But yeah, you would know that's the thing. Like you can identify that there are suffering the effect. I guess maybe you don't.
You know that she's not acting normally.
But yeah, that's you can detect domination effects or compulsion effects with sense motive.
Okay. Well, with that being the case,
And also,
Oh.
since you saved against it, you know kind of what was gonna. Well,
wait, I saved against what? The compulsion effect?
Well, what happened to the? Oh, we got new tokens. Gotcha.
I think she cast it on.
I got
Oh
it.
no, she didn't cast it on all of us because you ran forward.
No, yeah.
I was
Gus
out of
already
range.
moved out of range of it because Gus rolled highest on initiative and like started running forward immediately.
That was my mistake.
I think I may have seen Mother Grim Moon actually cast the spell, and I would have identified it,
Established. Mic off.
but I wouldn't have known on who it would have hit. So you know what?
Yeah,
So I would assume that this is probably the closest thing we got here. Then in that case, let's see. Checking to see if I have something that'll help against that. There's a couple things I got, but I'm trying to see if there's anything that's going to be specifically effective. All right, nothing to dispel it, and Gus is going to 5-foot step since he can, and
Yep.
greater invisibility.
Okay. Yep, you go invisible.
And yeah, so now he's invisible.
Okay.
And the dinosaurs keep attacking.
All right. Roll for your summons.
Do the thing. Follow your dreams, dinosaurs.
And you know what? They're going to attack the ash giant too, since why the fuck not? That
Wait, isn't the ash giant dead?
Oh, is he dead?
This one down here is dead.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can't.
yeah.
I can barely. Okay,
Crit.
I could barely see that. Okay, well, I guess that means that it'll go up against the Mother Graham. So that's a 29 to hit Mother Graham.
29 will hit her.
All right, and then the problem with having to zoom out and everything is that you can't see half those tokens, and then the other one misses. So for damage, what was it? Pull that up again. 3d6. It's 12. And 23 points of damage. Make a DC 23 Fortitude save.
Okay. They have plus stun. That's cool.
Yep.
Stun would be really huge right now if it worked.
Yep. What's funny is that here's the thing: the stun effect is either a daze, or if it's a crit and a failed save, then it's a stun for D4
So
rounds.
it was 2 or just 1? There's only one hitter, right?
Yeah, only one hit.
Okay. Yep. It is not, unfortunately, not a stun.
Not okay. So
She
made the
rolled
save. Okay.
34.
Oh, is that all?
Yep. That's fortitude.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it would have also only had a 50% chance of working if she made the will save versus them earlier too.
I'm pretty sure these
But
things
she does take some
Ash
damage.
Giants have
It's not
ridiculous
all of
fortitude.
it, but she does take some damage.
Oh yeah, if my shit
Alright.
was working and I knew what I was doing, I would have used my Iron Will, which I don't know. Maybe, I don't know.
Well,
Is that your
the
turn?
other rhino is still gonna
Oh, the
finish. Yeah, the
Go
other
ahead.
rhino's still up, so it's gonna finish attacking the ash giant 1. 28.
That'll hit. Roll the damage.
He's pretty low. You might finish him. Although I almost prefer him to be up because he gives me cover. But we'll see.
17.
He's not dead, but he goes down.
Darn, I don't have cover anymore. Alright, guys.
Oof.
I'm probably taking a pretty big hit here.
Alright, yep. She's still got her eyes on you, Fingram. You're the closest one.
Uh-huh. I wish I had prepared 2 emergency force spheres. That would have been smart. Would have been hilarious, too. Just like, nope! Another bubble.
Alright. She raises her flail at you,
Alright.
and she says, by Grotus's might be judged. And she's going to
Sure.
bring down 1 attack on you.
Alright. Let's see what it looks. Alright, that's a lot. Yeah, that's gonna knock me out. I don't know if it kills me. It might.
Did it hit
What's
you
that
with the 24?
Oh, 24 misses. You're right. Good call. I was just looking at those damages, and I was like, "Geez, that's gonna murder me." But no, I'm actually still up. I would have been
The
unconscious.
flail slams into the sand with mighty, tremendous force.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh, she rolled a 3. Wow.
Yep. You got lucky.
Better lucky than good.
That's her turn. It's your turn, Figure.
Cool. I want to not get hit by that, but she's got such a high bonus to hit that it's gonna be hard to really do much here.
I'm hoping my next spell just takes her out of the game completely, but we'll see.
Yeah. What do I options here? I don't have a lot of good options. Like I'm pretty far away. Maybe I should have stayed close to her so I could just attack her. She can't vital strike probably if I on attack opportunities. Probably. It's pretty rare to be able to do that. So I could just eat the attack opportunity and then try to do something.
Remember, she does have DR whatever now too. So
Yeah.
getting through her DR is also another.
Well, if I do something, it would be a spell, like a spell strike thing. I would try to do. I think I'm going to defensively cast. Okay, so I can still attack her this turn actually because I can 5-foot fly with spell combat and hit her with my beard. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna 5-foot fly closer and I'm gonna hit her with my beard, and I'm gonna do that as my only attack. So I'm gonna use it as a primary attack. So that'll make it a little bit better too. I am not going to use my arcane pool for arcane accuracy, so it's going to be a little bit less accurate, but I think that'll be fine. I'm going to fight defensively because she's scary.
She is very scary.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still pretty likely to get hit because her bonuses are really high, but that'll give me a little bit better chance. But the spell that I'm going to cast is going to help a lot here. But we'll see. First off, we'll do the attack and see if it even does anything. Probably not, but we'll try it. Uh, 20 probably misses. All right, the spell I'm casting defensively is a level 2 spell called Mirror Image. I'm just going to cast Mirror Image and hope that works. Hope she doesn't have like True Sight or something crazy. She might, but probably not. So let's see. What do I get here? 1d4 plus 4. I got 6 images. So there are 7 fingrams now.
Okay.
And that's it for my turn.
She's gonna be playing whack-a-mole.
Hopefully she doesn't have a way to just circumvent the mirror images.
All right, Cormac, it's your turn.
She could also just blind fight or something. Maybe you'll just take her out. It won't matter.
He's gonna cast the spell. He's gonna cast Destruction.
Destruction. Ooh. All right. That's a Fortitude
DC.
save?
Yeah, Fortitude DC 22.
Yeah, she's probably gonna hit for it though.
Oh, I know, but at least it still does 10d6 damage too. So it's not like it's it's worth the shot.
Dang.
She saves.
Oh, yeah.
Roll the damage.
I figured she'd save, but
ouch.
And he moves.
That hurt.
He's not in rage if he goes there, right? Or is he?
What do you mean?
Well, normally it would, but she's got the dinosaurs in her way. So you're probably okay, actually.
I'd have them too, though.
I mean, you'd be within reach.
Right. You could still attack through the dinosaurs. That she just gets cover.
Okay.
And the same thing happens to her, but you can't. I think you can't take attack opportunities through cover. So that's the only nice advantage you got there.
He'll move there.
But
he'll move there. Maybe the dinosaur will move so he can get a clean shot.
Yeah.
He's also moving there. He's also moving there because he knows he has more health.
All right, good.
And figure him, and trying to draw her attention.
Am I...
Rolled 100.
Okay.
I think you're just confused with
you
3
act
more.
Normally.
I act normally. I don't know what I can do other than continuing.
Finger him. Or
You're in a weird spot.
Pluto. I have Destruction for my normal spells, and then for my domain spells, I have Disintegrate. So I have the 2 OP death spells.
Yeah, I just don't know if they'll work that well though against someone with plus 24 fortitude.
Oh no! I knew I didn't have a chance. It was just a chance,
Yeah.
like throw it out there, and I knew destruction still does 10d6. Like that's still like a good amount of damage to just throw it out there for a chance.
I could maybe take her out next round with Calcific Touch.
Okay.
Oh shit! I could have done 2 attacks. I forgot. No, I couldn't. Never mind. I don't actually have haste.
I
It's a
moved
speed
towards
weapon.
Jane, but in a friendly manner. I don't know. I'm gonna punch you
Yeah.
next round, Jane. I'm bored.
That's as good as move.
Oh no!
Oh no.
She's saying like, "Come here, Kudu. We can get clear shots over here."
Yeah.
Jane is going to. She's just gotta move a little bit more. There you go. She's gonna move there.
Actually, is that where she'd want to move? That's in range.
It is within. No, hold on. It's from this square right here. It's 20
That's
feet.
20.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
she
but
can
those
shoot.
corners still count for the sake of reach.
Well, when you have 15-foot range, it doesn't as 50-foot range is weird.
They
Oh,
it
yeah,
used
that's
to be
right.
that way,
For
and then
movement,
they
it's
changed
20
it
feet.
to where it does.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I know it does for 10-foot because they had the weird thing where people could like 5-foot step through their attack opportunity, and they're like, that's not how it should be working at all. Like,
Well,
that's
if
that's
she
a
moves here, I think she's all right. And this is
Yeah.
like 20 feet, I
Right.
think.
Yeah, I think she's fine there.
Okay, so she's gonna shoot once. Hiya! She hits for 5. Actually, it doesn't do any damage because she has DR now.
Classic Jane.
Classic.
Classic Jane.
She's like, no.
It keeps happening.
We can't tell. We
No.
can't really tell which DR she has, huh? Well, no, she channeled positive, so she has DR evil.
Yep. Gus, what do you do?
We're making guns look bad. I love it.
Because they're so OP and freaking gunslinger hands, though. The class that's supposed to wield them fucking destroys.
I think this class could do fine if she
That
was,
guy,
like,
shut up
higher
for a moment
level.
and let Gus take a turn.
Well, damn. I guess he's gonna go ahead and summon again.
What am I pulling up?
It's gonna run out of summons, right? Eventually.
I have a shit
We have
ton.
13 of them, I'm guessing, right? It's like 1 per cast per level, or
It's more about how many points I have put into my my focus for illusion, which is one of my higher ones.
yeah.
So yeah, and it's only cost 1 point. Honestly, it's such a broken thing. I think they should have made it 2 points, but rules are rules on that. 1 extra Ankylosaur, and it's going to be in a flanking position.
Hey, you need to be like level 10 to take it, though. High level abilities are all broken.
Yeah.
I think it has to be lower, though, because there's a force sphere right there still.
Hey, I tamed those in Arc to
Oh,
rocks.
right.
That it is still there. The force sphere didn't go
Flint,
away.
mostly.
You could smash it if you want. It's only got 60 hit points left.
Yeah.
62, but
No point.
it does have 20 hardness still.
I can disintegrate it.
Am I still getting the
Yeah.
flanking bonus then?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
still
yeah.
flanking with the other Ankylosaur.
Okay.
Yeah, large
and-
creatures get to pick which square they want to count as for where they're threatening in terms of for flanking. So
Okay. So then
Little miss.
that's a miss. Okay. And then the other ones are going to attack. That's
23.
23.
It's gonna miss.
And then
oh man, this is stressful. She's just gonna beat me again or try to.
okay, and then that one is
I'm
a
almost
Maybe
done.
not.
24.
I did try to cast
You
destruction on her.
You did
She might be
destruction her
pissed.
for a lot of damage. She might go after you.
24 still a miss.
24 is just barely a miss.
Okay. And then the rhino that is still up is going to move here.
Provokes.
It does provoke, but it'll get its attack. So you
Yep.
may attack, and she swings.
It's like it. What else is it gonna do?
Yeah, it's got to
Right.
go and sponge and do damage.
So it gets flank.
Yep.
And that's also a miss.
And
it's
Rhino's
down.
dead. No, Rhino.
It can't survive. Yeah, a rhino is not going to be able to survive. A summoned shadow rhino is not going to survive an attack like that. So,
Yeah.
All right, was that your turn?
Do morale bonuses stack?
No.
No.
Okay, so there's no point in
Turn.
entering range.
All right, on her turn, she actually turns her attention to Cormac.
Uh-oh. The mirror images do nothing.
She takes her flail, and she's gonna great cleave into these three because they're all.
Oh no. That's pretty good. If she takes out the dinosaur, one of the dinosaurs first, she might be able to get rid of that
Here
cover
comes
bonus.
the attack on this ankylosaur.
Is that enough to kill it though? The ankylosaurus has
Half health.
right?
It might.
Yeah,
Right.
it is. 75 was the
Oh, yep.
total health.
Yep, dang. So I might get rid of your cover bonus because the dinosaur's
She's gonna
not
swing
in the
her
way.
next attack into the other ankylosaur.
Oh, she's starting all the way at the one that's left of her.
She's going from this one. Now she's swinging into this one.
I
And she hit
thought
both.
I thought Great Cleave you have to follow the same path. Or the
There is no path
cleave.
stated.
No, you just have to hit stuff that are adjacent. So
Yep, you gotta
Oh,
hit
okay.
adjacent
you
targets.
can clear
And
both
go
of the
all three of
dinosaurs,
yours
get rid of the cover, and then go after you with no cover, which is probably what she wants to do. But the stream went all black. Oh nope, just for a second, we're good.
And here comes her last attack on you, Cormac.
Yeah, she took out both dinosaurs, I think, right? Ooh, that might
She
miss
missed.
though.
Oh wow,
She missed.
Ah,
Yep.
but yeah, I think,
No, I think one dinosaur's still alive.
the one that took 37. still.
38 out of 75.
It's up a
Yeah,
one.
it's just barely up.
What a legend.
All right, that's her turn. Finger him.
Okay. I am going to use Arcane Accuracy. Okay, so I have two options. I could try to do damage here with Sense Vitals and Cormac giving me a flank. Alternatively, I could try to turn her to stone. I'm pretty scared of her. I think I might just turn her to stone. I have a wand of break enchantment if I want anyway, so. I'm going to spell combat. I'm going to use Arcane Accuracy. And I'm going to 5-foot fly into a flanking position with Cormac. Since we can flank along this diagonal right here. And here it goes. So first, I get a free touch attack from casting Calcific Touch.
Ooh, Calcific Touch.
Mm-hmm. This could end the combat. Ooh, that is a potential crit. Or that's what did I roll? D6. I did that all wrong.
I don't know.
What the fuck am going on here? I put my modifiers for my damage instead of my attack. Okay, sorry. That should be that's still probably a hit. That should be a 39 to hit. So
That'll hit.
sorry about that. That's something special there. All right. So what the fuck am I doing? All right. So she's gonna take this damage. Oh, sorry. I need to roll to confirm crit. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. Confirm. There's a 31 confirm.
Yes, that confirms.
Okay, so those two the D6 doesn't add onto that. So I do 14 plus 9 for physical damage, 23 physical damage, and 1 fire damage. And she takes 2 dex damage, and she gets to make a fortitude save. DC 20 to avoid being staggered. But that's not all, because I did a full attack action, so I'm going to continue attacking. 34.
Hit.
So let's see here. So that's 11 physical and 1 fire damage. It's probably not very much physical because of the DR, but she takes 4 dex damage and another fort save, which she's probably going to make. Next attack, the haste attack. Chance for critical. So that's 17 physical damage, 1 fire damage.
Okay.
Six dex damage. And then let's see, I've done 3 at plus 20, so that's all my high iteratives and so forth. So I get 1 at minus 5. 33, that is also a chance for crit because I'm on a keen weapon. Doesn't confirm though.
Okay.
So she takes 3 dex damage. Or at least I don't think it confirms. I guess it could. Her AC is lower from dex damage.
Oh, you're asking me.
And then 11.
Okay.
So 6 physical probably doesn't go through a DR, and 5 fire damage on that one. And then I get a beard attack as well. Probably no physical damage. 2 more dex damage. So she did a bunch of dex damage. I don't know where her tower dex is looking, but if it's at 0, she is petrified permanently.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, with all that dex damage, pretty much.
If it's not quite at 0, she's still up. She's and I think all those attacks hit. So she had over at the end of the day it was 5 fortitude saves. I think you rolled 2 of them already, but
no, she is at 0 dex, like
okay.
way.
So I
before
turned her to
attack.
stone then.
But yeah, she turns to stone. Her her limbs slow, and it's kind of hard to see her face through this mask she's wearing, but she basically gives you this approving look as she turns to stone.
All right. I could break
Good,
the enchantment
Cormac.
on it. Is there anyone even still up?
There are no enemies still up, but we're gonna end this round. So let's see what do you guys do.
Yeah, you can still break the statue if you want.
Nah. He puts down his sword, but he makes sure that the other 2 are like completely finished off. He might, like, he knows the one that he's killed is dead, but the other one he'll like walk
Guy up
over.
there. I never
Okay.
did anything wrong.
You can walk over there. Kudu, roll me 100.
Oh yeah, that's
You act normally.
we're still in the confusion tables, so that's a good reason to stay in initiative.
I keep moving. Everything looks dead.
Everything's dead or turned to stone.
This confusion
All right.
enchantment.
We're gonna end this. I'm gonna take a set of rounds.
Yeah, confusion is an enchantment, but
Bakudu, go ahead and roll me 3 more 100s. We'll go for 3 rounds, see what happens.
We were on round 9. Didn't it only last one more round anyway?
No, 2 more rounds. Okay, normally attack and attack. So go ahead and make some attacks on Jane or Cormac.
Unless somebody has something they.
Say on Cormac.
6 and a 3. Is it 3 attacks or just 2?
It's just 2 attacks.
Could it just starts hitting you? Yeah.
Alright, you take some damage of it. That's
no,
it.
I don't.
Oh yeah,
Because I have DR.
Yeah, he just let her hit you, bud. Okay, so yeah, these if you're gonna coup de grace these giants, then you kill them. And what about the centipede? Do you coup de grace it too?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, what do you guys do with the statued, if anything?
It's a lovely desert ornament. Right?
Yeah. I do
Gus is
say.
very tempted to do something with that.
I am
Just
the giant.
possess it.
The mind swap didn't work. Now that she's a statue, it's way easier. I mean, I'll
Exactly,
even
right?
mention. I'll say it if we want to question her, I can break the enchantment on her. I can break the petrification effect.
We just cut off her limbs before we do it.
Just
Is
no,
that
I'm
what
just
you get these shit
imagining
here?
I'm just imagining Gus literally just animating the statue and everything.
We take it
But-
with us
Actually, you
to
know what?
use
I
later.
don't think he can now that I think about it because I don't think I picked up that version of object possession yet. Did I pick up
Oh,
greater?
for like that large. That's the thing
Yeah,
too. So
I didn't pick up greater. I only picked up regular object possession.
she's stuck in the giant righteous might version of herself too. Very very imposing statue, honestly.
Yep. She got, she's going to at least be immortalized in a pretty epic pose.
Yeah, unless we destroy the statue.
What do you do?
I mean, I'm fine. I don't know much about Gorotis, but perhaps she'll be able to witness the end times as a statue. I have no idea. But if we wanted, I don't know, like, would she? Is there like any reason to break enchantment on her? Maybe ask like questions.
It's up to you guys.
Would she just attack us again if we broke it?
Yeah, who knows?
I don't know her type of magic.
I'm gonna dismiss the force sphere, I guess, as well.
Okay.
It only lasts, I think, for 13 rounds anyway, so it would go away pretty soon. Duration 1 round per level. The real trick with force sphere is you take the I don't remember. It's fleeting spell. I think the one that lets you it lets you dismiss spells that normally can't be dismissed, and it lets you and ones that can be you can do as a swift act. So you take that and you can swift action dismiss the force sphere and then just attack people. But of course you can't do it the same round like the round after you cast it because you don't have any swift actions because you used an immediate action to cast it. But yeah, it's a pretty good use of the spell. But yeah, I mean I can just teleport out of it too. So it's like I ended up doing. I think if I'd realized how scary her hits were, I would have saved it. I would have just.
Oh, she is super scary. Like that damage. You see that damage?
Yeah, that would have dropped me in one hit. The vital strike, because I was at 83.
That might have changed this combat.
I wouldn't have died in one hit, but I would have been unconscious in one hit, and it would have been very low.
I was very worried when you guys like triggered this event.
Mm-hmm. I think we had like really good tools to handle it. I mean, and then like I said, once I was able to get up there and just calcific touch, and I rolled really, really high on all those attacks. It wasn't like the other round they full attacked where I rolled like 3 1s. I made up for it.
So are you guys Did you guys kind of make up your mind? Are you just gonna leave her statue, or are you guys gonna do something?
I'm gonna leave her as a statue for now. But what's our next move? Like, do we want to continue moving, or are we gonna, like, if we're gonna camp here, then we can have statue watch over us, I guess, right? I don't know what we're planning to do. What time is? What's going on? Is it the start of the day, or we were traveling for a few hours before we ran into her? At
Yeah.
least.
It wasn't that long. It's like probably barely afternoon.
Okay.
Gus's
yeah.
invisibility fades.
My vote is that we just leave her there.
That's Cormac's as well.
God, I don't like that I'm out of heroisms though, because I had the one that got dispelled. Gross.
Cormac says we should at least leave the general proximity of this. It might be a little bit rougher than it has been the last couple of days, but we should probably head in the direction we were going.
Yeah. Do you have another windwalk spell prepared, or are we just gonna go on foot now?
It's on foot. I don't have any 6th level spells.
Yeah. So I guess that's the other thing too. Is if we're going really far, we might not really make much progress anyway.
He just wants to get out of this general area for
Find a
like
better
more
place.
safety put. Yeah. Safety put than anything.
I guess if you were like worried that something else dangerous might be drawn to the battle that just happened here, then that's fair.
Oh, we did pass. I don't know how far away now, but we did pass
The
some
Drake.
drakes that were So like, there's still scavengers
They might
in
be
this.
vulture-like, yeah, scavengers.
They might get drawn to the corpses of the ash giants and the centipede.
Maybe.
We will check the loot though of the 2 other giants, see what they have.
That's the other thing too. Her loot is.
I know it's gone.
Yep, it's all stone.
I think it got all turned to stone.
You'd have to unstone her if you want it.
So
Yeah,
Matt,
I don't know.
you can drop my character size again.
She was scary enough. I didn't feel bad about calcific touching. Although, like I said, the sense vitals option had some merit because I had the flank, but I don't know. That would have only been 3d6 on each of those attacks, and it wouldn't have been multiplied by the crit. So I don't think it would have taken her down. Vampiric touch was a good option too. Just get a bunch of temp hit points so she can't one shot me.
Cormac will. Is anybody even hurt?
I think I took
Just
some
feed
damage, and Gus took a little bit.
They
Apparently.
just channel where like all together and like a little bit away.
So yeah, what do these giants have on them? The 2 that aren't turned to stone.
They're dead. Everything except for Mother Grim Moon is
Right.
dead.
Do they have items? Is what I was asking though. That are like any items that are worth it. I cast detect magic and all that.
You did not detect any magic.
Okay. So if anybody had magic items, it was Mother Grim Moon. But she's turned to stone. And it doesn't sound like anybody's interested in using break enchantment on her, so.
Not really.
She got herself into this mess. She can get herself out.
No opinion.
Alright, sorry, I'm back at full health now.
Also, like, she might have a tribe, and like Cormac says, her tribe might be able to break it, and then she'll remember how strong we were, and hopefully we earned some respect that way. But I don't want to fight her if we don't have to. even though it was fun, it's not worth risking ourselves right now.
Actually, the calcific touch restoration breaks it out too, so it's a little bit easier to break out of than like a lot of the petrification effects. Break enchantment restoration or stone to flesh can reverse the effects of calcific touch.
Cormac will start walking in the direction that he remembered we're headed.
Okay. You guys do, I assume. And Kaklatath returns with you and she joins you.
Yep.
And she tells you that you know, our destinies await. Alright. You guys leave. And you enter the city of Neruzavin.
I'm gonna
play some ambiance music.
All right.
It's not trademarked or anything.
It's probably still muted on the stream regardless. Just
Yeah, you can
doesn't
still
like
mute
it.
if you want.
Damn straight. Like, that copyright stuff is annoying.
Yeah.
It's tabletop audio, so it's there shouldn't be any copyright
I just
claims
don't
on
see
it.
how 10 companies can claim one song, is what bothers me.
That's how businesses work, is they all have their own bits of
Yeah.
I guess.
You should hear a creepy music come on. Anyway, so you guys begin walking into this alien street, and already as you enter its alleys, this place is unexpectedly clean, given how long all of this must have been neglected and left into antiquity. But you're quickly seeing that it has this maze-like layout, and there's this unsettling geometry and otherworldly like signature that is just kind of disturbing as you pass by these stone pillars and buildings. And you don't even see you don't see windows, you don't see doors of any kind. It doesn't seem like they have any kind of entrance.
Hmm.
Oh,
Sometimes, like, as you look, you almost like second guess yourselves on if like you're actually seeing a building. And it's so eerily quiet and deserted that when you do hear like a slight rustle, you turn your head and you don't see anything.
I maybe would comment on like it's very otherworldly that there are places lived in by high level. Well, I don't say high level, but by powerful mages that do not have doors. They use magic to get around. Perhaps the denizens of this place were like that.
So we're in the right
And
place?
just Kalkatath nods her head and says, "Yeah, this is Neruzavin, an ancient city built by creatures who came here long, long ago that my people fought against."
what creatures were those?
She pauses and she stops to sit on a rock, tired from the walk.
Probably took us a long time to get here since we didn't have wind walk. Although
Yeah,
we were
it's
already
gotten later. But you know, even though there's still some daylight out and you're in the desert, it's unusually cool inside of the city.
I'm gonna
There is an
perceive
immense
surroundings.
lake nearby, but yeah, it's actually not bad temperature.
There's like a breeze blowing off the lake.
Kiri's
Oh, there's
gonna
no breeze though.
tap
Oh,
into her
okay.
senses and sense the surrounding area.
Okay, you do. You feel like you're used to, seeing and perceiving things, but it seems like you're alone. And Kaklatath starts to tell you as you ask her about what kind of creatures they fought. And she tells you that these creatures are a menace. They fly not just through the skies but through the stars, searching for other worlds to mark. They wage an unending war against all other beings and sources of life.
How these entities would be called?
She says, I would not utter their names aloud.
I suspect they might be the same things that the creatures we met in Thrushmore spoke of.
She says, what I can tell you, though, is that they are masters of manipulating the air and the wind. They're huge and bloated and grotesque, but they fly as gracefully as a bird. They can taste your breath. The wind whistling is their whisper.
Hmm.
Who's now paranoid watching the skies?
She says that long ago my people sealed them deep underground in this place, and I have watched since. But I fear that as this evil grows, their tombs are weak, and should they rise, there will be no rest for them until your world is consumed.
Until it's consumed or they release Rovagug, and who knows what happens then.
She says she's unfamiliar with that name.
There are many things trapped in this world, as all you need to know, that could cause great calamities.
Well,
ain't
Dina.
that the truth? Even though Q doesn't know that.
Yeah, Gus goes and discusses a little bit of details regarding Rovagug. Basically,
like explain about him.
Huh?
Explain. Yeah, because she doesn't seem to know him.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, Gus describes Rovagug in kind of a very like the 20-minute elevator pitch version. So let's see.
An entity of destruction, a god, was imprisoned in this world, and basically seeks only destruction. It wishes to destroy the world, gods, all sorts of things. But basically, the long story short, the other gods had to seal this one. Even the good, the evil, all gods had to work together just so they could destroy, well, not destroy, but seal this thing before it would actually bring the end of the world.
She scratches her head and says, I do not know of this one, but as powerful as they seem, perhaps they have something to do with the outer god, for they are as powerful and they are as powerful as they are mysterious.
I can imagine that any connection with Rovagug between dealing with any kind of dealings with Rovagug, or even that which must not be named.
She says she doesn't
Neither
think
will
that
be
this god
destroyed.
has anything to do with what we're dealing with right now, but such physical destruction is actually more of a comfort than what lies within here. That this is an evil, should it waken, will infect the minds of this whole world until it's fed on them.
Which in turn could actually bring forth some sort of release against Rovagug in some way. Nonetheless, one threat could potentially bring forth the other. The other thing is that both threats are beyond dangerous.
Very. Kudu, with your earlier perception, you're really not seeing a lot of things, but I assume that like you're kind of just milling about
Yeah.
while they're talking. And you do notice something that kind of perturbs you a little bit. You're walking and you didn't really notice it before. It is very small and slight, but you do walk upon like a softer patch of ground. Like mostly there's dirt, but you do feel your foot like step on something that does feel like it has some give and some sponginess.
Ew.
And you notice that you step in what looks like a patch of like fungus.
Gross.
And as you think gross, it like skitters and like pulls itself like back into like the rock that is the.
Oh jeez. I turn around and run him back. I tell them to look at my foot. Is it okay? I stepped in this fungus.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Like, are you wearing like
I'm
shoes or
sorry.
boots or anything?
You have
I think
athlete's
I have
foot.
boots. Actually, let me check.
Yeah.
Looks like athlete's foot.
Yes.
Yeah, I have boots of escape on, so yes, I have boots.
Did you escape from that though? I don't think so. You might want to get those boots checked.
Well, that's what you're doing right now. I'm assuming it looks fine to us, though.
Yeah, it might have slime on it. I don't know. You're not a slime collector, are you? No. Okay.
I cast
I gave you a
prestidigitation to clean off your boots.
Oh, thank you. That's weird.
We
though.
should-
There's something definitely. There's like things alive here.
Nothing normal, I can assure you.
But it's so barren. That's surprising. Well, let me take a look here.
Jane feels sad here. She's like, there's nothing here though.
Well, there's plenty of things
fungus.
here.
There's moss,
Dude.
maybe?
There's lots of things to do.
Mold, probably.
Quit disparaging our vacation here. We
The
paid a
last
lot of money
time-
to be here.
Last time one of my characters got touched by mold, he got like a mythical weapon, so
So.
Yeah, that's
okay.
true. Back in Legacy of Fire, and that happened to Secret's character too.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, last time we've had to deal with mold in any of my games, a haunt happened and mold was eaten.
Oh yeah, the
You know exactly which one I'm talking about.
I know which one you're talking about. I think
that would
I
suck.
know.
I think a lot of people would know.
Everything about book 2 is just
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, wasn't my character. Matt, you know exactly who that character was. Even though you weren't in the campaign, you probably could easily guess who that character was. Or maybe not. Who knows? I'm going to
things
go ahead
happen
and
to the
actually,
book.
yeah, no kidding. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at this fungus.
oh, it's gone.
Like you have Kudu lead you back to where she saw it. I
Yeah.
guess. She would
She
have probably
probably
told
does do
us. Yeah, she probably would, even though
Yeah,
it like
told you
disappeared
stayed
already.
away.
And we're like, all right. We'll go check it out. And I don't see anything here, Kudu.
It was like small
can
moss that scurried away.
I believe you that it was here, but it looks like it is long gone.
I mean, you cleaned my shoes.
Can I look around to see what various types of traces there would be of such residues and the like?
Yeah, you can look, but you don't even have to roll for me. You don't see anything.
Well, I figured that, but there's no traces either.
No.
Okay.
You have a description of these of this fungi?
It was a very conscientious fungus. It's very it knows not to leave a mess of shared living spaces.
The kind of fungus that you saw that if you want to tell Gus, you can, is what you saw was this spider webby thing of flora, but it had this nasty bruise purple colored.
Was it natural?
Oh, you don't know. You don't think you've ever seen fungus move like that.
So probably not knowledge, nature. Yeah.
Sure.
That's how I describe it. Not natural. Okay.
It's very conscientious. It knows to respect shared living spaces.
I'm gonna
the
go
kind
back
of roommate you want.
Maybe because I stepped on it, it's gonna come back with an a fungus. I don't know.
Yeah.
These things we do not know.
This is the only thing that we've encountered since we got here that seems to occupy this city. I look to, well, I guess Matt isn't here right at the moment, but I want to look to what's her name to maybe she knows. What's her name again? I have it written down here somewhere, I thought. Maybe not. Whatever. You, old woman.
Are you still alive?
Tell me, are there fungi living here?
She points at you, looks at you like you just ran into one. Yes, there are.
I didn't run into one. What are you talking about?
Hey, you guys didn't believe me about the dog, so I'm just thankful you believe me about that.
Yeah, I still wonder what the hell happened to that thing.
Oh,
it's just terrorizing Freshmore.
Somebody somewhere.
I'm sorry. Dog? Did I miss this story?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we might have told you about it before, but this was back when, with Mantis's character, we ran it like a dog, but it was actually some sort of disguised eldritch horror, basically. And it just was our companion for most of book 1 and
oh, you're talking
the
about
first
the dog,
half
right?
of book 2. Yeah.
So she was the only one that's seen it.
She was talking about how she's glad that we actually believe her on this one, unlike the dog. And so I was telling Sin about the dog. So yeah, this dog revealed itself only to Kudu at one point, because there was a point where Kudu and the dog were there by itself, and I think some of the NPCs, it would always freak out the random times, and people that, people wouldn't let us into, we couldn't stay at one of the inns because you can't stay here because that dog there's something wrong with it, and Sister Maria refused to believe it. It's just Sister Maria named it Eustachios, and it was Sister Maria's dog, but it was actually it turned into this fucking eyeless worm thing with a billion teeth or something. I don't even remember. It was something like that.
I kind of forgot about it.
It's running around somewhere.
At some point, we got separated, and he tied it up somewhere, and he came back, and it was gone. It got out, and we never saw it again. It's who knows what it's doing now.
It's in the circus.
It's probably murdering people in Thrushmore as we speak,
I'd like to hope that it's in a cage.
In the surrounding areas. Who knows? It's one of the hilarious open plot threads that never got resolved in this campaign.
Don't worry, Elgrior is the Batman of Thrushmore.
That's true. As long as Elgrior is there to protect Thrushmore, it's probably okay. But it might have left
That
Thrushmore. It might have
dog
moved on.
That dog will win, though. I don't know.
I don't think it actually is that strong. We ran into it in book 1. It probably is like something. If you recognize it, it's
guess
probably not
so.
that hard. But yeah, it was it was really hilarious. Anyway, I asked Kaklatath if she knows anything about like what this
About the fungus?
Yeah, like does that sound something? Like, does that sound like something that you would know anything about?
She furrows her brow and looks like she thinks pretty hard on it. And all she says is to keep your eyes open.
Whatever it is, we will be wary of the fungus that grows within.
All right, so I would say that it's about 5 p.m. in-game time. You guys still have some hours of light left. What do
Well,
Do we
you
want?
just entered this place from the west, and you haven't gone that far into it yet.
Right. This is what we need to decide. So, do we want to continue on? I don't like the idea of trying to rest here. If we want to camp out for the night, I suggest that we maybe do a little bit more of a sweep while we have daylight, and then exit and camp out on the outskirts a little bit further away. Even being close to it, I don't think is particularly safe, but it's probably safer than staying in this strange place.
I was having the same feelings. I was like, why don't we double back and just camp back there?
Camp back within having the city just right on the horizon, maybe.
A reasonable distance to where my
Yeah.
spidey senses are no longer tingling.
We could probably just like camp out like a mile outside the city or a mile or two.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. Like camp out, so you can like kind of keep your eyes on it as it's in the horizon there, but not.
So you guys are gonna go back out the city?
I think so. We're gonna go back out the city to camp out rather than trying to like set up a camp in the middle of the city, which sounds like a really stupid idea. Like,
Okay.
camping in the city seems
Yeah,
really dumb.
we've made a mistake of camping out in a fort before. We're not gonna do it in a whole fucking city.
Oh no, that was hilarious. That was the best decision we've made in this whole campaign. Well, second best, third best maybe. It was up there though.
You mean we made or Sister Rhea made?
That's true. I think everybody else was like, that sounds like a kind of a sketchy idea, but all right, if you insist, we'll do it.
Let me take a look around for a bit.
Gus is gonna look around in general just to see if there's anything that I guess anything of note in this place.
Sure.
Let
You
me
can
turn
look around.
egoism off. Yeah, I'm also gonna look around. Like, we'll spend a little bit of time before we head back. Like, while we still have some daylight.
So, perception.
Sure.
Okay, that works.
Good perception.
And just for the lulls, I'm just gonna add. I'll go ahead and add my +6.
That might be worth it. Because if there's something stealthy following us around, it might have like a DC.
Yeah,
it might have stealth up in the 40s.
So might as well make it a 44.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this while you guys are walking, or are you just checking?
Yeah,
the spot?
we're walking around. I think a little bit. Just kind of.
I actually need somebody to roll a survival to retrace your steps out of.
Ooh.
Just one of us?
I'm sure people can assist. Who's got the best survival in the party?
Yes, you can
Certainly
assist.
not me.
I have an 8.
5.
Nobody in this party has very good survival. We might just be stuck in the city. That's hilarious.
I literally have a 3 mod.
I mean, I could dim Doris out, but I don't know if I can take the whole party though. So yeah, it's fine. We might just have to camp in the party after all. Then I will assist.
Okay.
I assist.
Oh,
That's funny.
I'm helping.
Okay.
Cormac does say something. If we fail this, Cormac will be like, Gus, you still have the heading that I gave you?
At least we're
'Cause
doing this during the day. It might
I
feel like it's easier during the day because you have the sun to orient yourself.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because I gave Gus a heading, and if we just follow that heading like backwards, we should just be able to walk out of the city. But you never know; this city might have like tricks.
Oh yeah, hey, we could be in like a weird kind of. I'm thinking like the weird like thing at the end of Rise of the Rune Lords. There was like a thing that was sort of like you were almost on another plane. It could be something similar to that, and it kind of feels like it would be. But yeah. Not spoiling too much. But yeah, we might just be wandering around inside the city, and we're like, it's crap,
All right,
it's dark
so
now.
you guys actually walk for a few hours, but you do not arrive back outside the city. You're in it still. And for those of you guys, perception, you don't even think you're in the same place that you were before. Like, you haven't gone around in the circle. It just looks different. It might even be causing some of your eyes to hurt, like to look at the way some of these buildings are built and like almost
the geometry's all wrong.
Does my I guess the thing I'm wondering here is with one of my types of sight here, I have, besides having see invisibility, I also have my what is it? Blind sense. So with blind sense factored in, does this make any of the navigation around here any easier?
Blind sense?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it does not make the navigation easier. It seems like this is all like tricks of the eye. You can cast detect magic, and if you guys do, you don't come up with anything. It's all mundane.
Or supernatural.
I knew
Well, even supernatural things can give off a magical aura.
I knew I should have picked up true sight. Regret. Okay.
And as you guys do walk, you do the more perceptive people do hear these sounds. This there's like a low rumbling, almost as if there were like a group of people somewhere, but then it fades until you can't hear it anymore. But yeah, it's starting to get dark. What do you guys do?
No, maybe we're camping out in here after all, unless somebody has.
If you guys want to try and find your way out, I'll give you one more survival. But like I said, a few hours.
Wait, before we do that, Cormac will ask, "Hey, Fingram, can you fly up and see where we're at in the city? And
Sure.
maybe you can point us in one solid direction
Just go
if
straight up, so that you don't lose your way back down.
yeah, straight up.
Well, I'll just
And
use levitate, which can only move me up straight up and down.
yeah, and then when you come back down, if you give Gus a bearing, he should be able to keep it with his no
No direction. All right,
no direction.
I'll cast levitate and try to do that.
Okay.
But I mean, it's dark now, isn't it? Or is it still? Do we still have a little bit of light?
It's a little bit. It's like twilight right now. Dusk.
Okay. So yeah, while we still have a little bit, I'll do that. I'll levitate up.
Okay. You start levitating, and you have to levitate like hundreds of feet up.
All right. Well, I think I get 20 feet per round. So
Yeah, some of these, and as you go up, some of these buildings, they loom taller than even the most impressive of cityscapes. Like if you've seen Absalom, there are buildings that are even taller than some in there.
Ingram has not seen Absalom, but
you fly up, and you note that you're still in the western portion of the city, and you take note of what direction you would have to go to get out. But there's also something else you notice too from this, that there is one building in particular that looks a lot different than these other ones. It kind of looks like a four-pointed star, and you're relatively close to it.
okay. That stands out because it's got like more curves to it or something. Like it just has a different
It's shaped distinctly, yeah, like a four-pointed star. A lot of these other buildings just almost look like they've been chiseled from rock.
And that's further in, so that'd be kind of to the west of where we're at. Or,
A little bit, a little
or no,
further,
we're on the western side.
like
It'd be the
yeah.
east. Yeah.
But it's relatively close to where you are. You could get there within a few minutes.
Okay.
Maybe within 10 or 20 minutes of walking.
Well, I'll keep my orientation and drift back down with my at-will featherfall.
Okay, you do.
And I'll point out like which way is west to get out. And
Okay.
I'll also say if we continue further in, there's also a very strange building. Looked like a four-pointed star. It stood out from the other ones. We're not very far in. We're pretty close already. So, but yeah, I can get us out if we can follow that. And Gus being able to like use no direction, theoretically, we could be able to keep that direction. In theory, but yeah. So I get those two things there. I asked what's her name, Kaklateth, what that building might be. She's the one that knows most about this place out of all of us, even if it's not all that
You
much.
ask her, and she said there are few places here that have any rhyme or reason to them. So, although I'm racking my brain and not remembering much, it must have some significance. And surely might be a place that that other man has been to.
I'm not sure how easy it'll be to find again tomorrow, but night is quickly approaching. thoughts? Should we? Do you want to try to go further in to the west or to the east rather, or do we want to go back out like we were originally planning to do?
Cormac says we should probably head out. We're not at full strength compared to the start of the day, and if we need to, I can use a spell that I've used to find this diamond building or four-pointed
Four-pointed star building. All right.
Yeah.
See, I think we're still gonna leave then. As tempting as it is to just YOLO into the other building.
Yeah, I agree with leaving if we can. You think we can?
Yeah, Gus has no direction, so we should have a much easier time navigating out.
Okay.
So you're gonna try and navigate out?
Yep, using no direction.
Okay. Give me some more. Wait, are these new? No. Give me some new survival.
We were casting a spell though, right?
Well, Gus is using no direction. Yeah, I don't think we're getting out. Even with the no direction, we'll probably end up still screwing it up somehow.
Yeah, Gus will use the no direction, and we'll see if we can determine where north is. Question is this an extraplanar setting?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's the other thing is we could have just walked in and they changed planes or
Okay,
whatever.
10, 23, 10. Yeah, since Gus is doing this, go ahead and roll me survival as well.
Gus is rolling the survival?
Everyone's rolling a survival.
Yeah, I want to see the survival from everybody. Okay, that's a 10 at least. You all put your heads together, and with Gus knowing that true north is this direction, it does take a while. You don't get out of the city until it's like dark, but you do. Navigating this place and like walking through it takes a decent chunk of time. You're actually moving slower than you would normally move.
She was on foot.
Giant maze.
Especially because you're on foot. All right, but yeah, you guys find your way out of it. What do you do?
So we're back, like at the entrance of this place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're still inside of the basin that it's the giant basin that it's.
Yeah, we're gonna go up near like the top of the basin, looking down into it a little ways away, and set up camp.
Okay, you guys do that. You guys go up towards the dunes, and you set up your camp. And I'm gonna say that you guys rest.
Okay.
And as you rest, nothing comes to bother you. It's eerily quiet.
Yeah. I figure, we're this close to it.
Paranoia of moss.
Oddly, it's probably unnerving, but like being at this weird spot right at the edge of it is probably one of the safest places you can be, because like the stuff doesn't want to come out of the city probably, and nothing outside the city wants to go anywhere near it. So.
Yep, so nothing bothers you as you guys rest, but since it's getting close to like when we usually end the session, we'll kind of start wrapping up here. And I need everyone to roll me a percent.
Also, one of the things that Gus will do prior to this is before actually going to sleep, he'll be putting up prying eyes.
Okay.
Which is, I gotta roll the 1d4 plus So 17 eyes suddenly
Ah.
just fly out, and they all are
That's
able
funny.
to just kind of fly about essentially. As such, I will instruct them to scout for any potential threats and return return when a threat is found.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see.
Yeah, I never got the experience from last session that I missed.
And let's see. These things are going to last for 13 hours.
Okay. So basically the whole
And
night.
yeah. So I'm using these things as essentially scouts.
Yeah, and keeping watch basically.
Yeah, pretty much. And then and I'll also go ahead and use a. Might as well, since I'm here, use the future sight ability to go ahead and actually find out. I'll ask if resting here will yield in weal or woe.
That would have
Okay.
been the night before we rest.
You do. Which implement are you using for your divination?
Hero cards.
The tarot
The hero
cards.
deck.
Okay.
I'm starting to wonder if I should loan you the hero deck whenever we're doing this shit.
I mean, it
Just
might
because
make
I
some
can-
things
It makes
interesting.
it
Yeah.
fun. Actually, I wonder if there's a digital. I think there is a hero deck generator.
There's a regular deck of playing cards on Roll20. I know because we've had people get cards attached to their name, and they were like there for like weeks at a time. And we're like, how do you get rid of these stupid cards? I think it's actually not that hard, but like it kind of became a joke at one point.
All
We're
right.
like,
So
deck and the handbook are available.
you harrow yourself, or you harrow your immediate future, and I don't know which cards would be appropriate. I want to somehow fit the moon in there, but you get back a divination of woe.
no.
Of woe. I'm going to see. Let's see. Be of woe. Ow.
Okay, so what does that mean? Don't do it. Don't camp here.
Don't camp here. I already hit the buttons.
Dang it!
Gus goes and says,
Resting here is going to be a bad idea, but I don't think we have too many choices. I'm going to scout around just in case.
Okay.
I mean, I'm going to have some sights scout around while we rest.
so he'll do that, and then as far as the, as far as what's going to be drawn on the cards and such, you said this is more of a woe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll have to give you a list of cards just so you have something for a good roleplay second. But I'm going to say he draws the card and it comes up with the Lost.
Okay.
Which the Bodak represents the permanently insane, lost among lunatics
All right.
and psychopaths in the insane asylums. The card of emptiness.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we'll go with that. Works.
I'll send you a link to just the list of them and such, just so you have for reference. But because they're so fun to play with in a campaign, I love. It's one of my favorite purchases.
I know. I remember during Legacy of Fire when we were playing in person, you had like a fate deck.
Yeah.
Remember that, Matt?
Yeah,
That
I was
fun.
trying that off. It was something that one of my old DMs used to.
Oh, I miss Z now.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so all I need left now is Gus. I need you to roll a percent.
Percentile. Okay.
Yep, I got it from the
Mhm.
others.
You roll one for Jane already too.
I did.
32.
32? Okay.
If it's one where low rolls are fine. I mean, I rolled pretty high, but everyone else rolled low. Could be one of those ones where just weird shit happens no matter what, though. Like a table.
Like a shark falls out of the sky.
Kudu.
Sharknado! Yes?
While you sleep, you dream,
Oh.
and you see a twinkling vastness, stars in the night sky. And it's almost you're like looking at it through a lens, and it's slowly becoming more and more like fish. But you see like one star in particular pulsing. And it makes a sound that sounds like it's supposed to be a word or a voice. And you hear it calling.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. It calls to you from far away. And that's it.
You wake up.
I wake up.
And only Kudu has that dream, huh?
Yeah, and
Well, hold
that
on.
doesn't really seem so significant to like say anything.
We probably have our own weird dreams, huh?
Grim. Or Cormac, actually.
Mm-hmm.
You're tired. You're tired from fighting in a battle, and usually you would be rejoicing, but all you feel is this weariness. And the ground beneath you, it gives way with your feet, almost like you're sinking in. And as you like pull your legs out and you're slowly walking, you can feel like that beneath the dirt there's this wetness, this moisture, and it's just clinging to you, making your journey more difficult. And there's this hissing sound, hissing that almost like steam escaping from the earth, and it almost sounds like a voice that is also calling you. And that's it for your dream. And Gus, as you sleep, you begin to hear a sweet sound, the voice of someone familiar calling to you. A feminine voice that you recognize all too well. You try to follow it, but as you do, it becomes fainter and more vague. It gets deeper, and it echoes, and it reverberates, but it still calls you. Come, join me. And that is all you dream. So you three, I need you to give me will.
Am I still able to use danger sense for this?
I don't suppose I can. Iron
You're not
Will.
conscious.
Oh,
That's a no.
there it is.
Okay.
There's the
D1.
Cormac one.
Yeah.
Sorry, cat. I had to get up to survive.
It's only good when I'm in combat now.
Yeah, because you're a combat cleric.
It used to be reversed though. It used to be I was bad in combat and good outside of combat, but now it's reversed.
Wow.
I don't suppose I can improve Iron.
This one seems like I'd rather have it be this than in combat.
Proved Iron Will. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
I'll do that.
It's a free action, right?
Well,
I'm asleep though? I don't know.
Danger Sense is like an activated ability, though, right?
Yeah, Danger Sense uses a
Yeah, it's an immediate action.
Okay,
But,
so
but Iron Will
this is a feat, so I'll
Iron
let
Will is
you
free.
Iron Will it.
Like, it doesn't actually use an action to do Iron Will.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
not much better, though.
No.
Okay. All right. Then you guys rest. And you all wake up rested, but the three of you, like, you're feeling varying degrees of, like, from your dream.
I'm sorry, unsettled?
Unsettled,
I
yes.
asked, Kak if she spoke to me in my dream last night.
She shakes her head.
So I'm the only one that didn't have one of these weird dreams.
Neither did Jane.
Oh, neither
Gus-
did Jane.
Gus wakes up in a startle and just goes, "Love."
Oh no.
Oh
and
no.
He just holds his he holds his locket close and just just
Ringham is
trembling.
cheerily cooking breakfast and says, "Did you sleep well?"
Oh jeez.
When he, maybe not to Gus. Gus obviously didn't.
Yeah, Gus. Gus is just like shaken right now.
Is not. He slept fine. This was great.
I'm creeped out.
And
Yeah, you know, my friend just told me because he's Justin's here watching this whole session. He imagines that the way Fingram makes breakfast is that you're preparing everything and your beard has like the skillet.
yeah, probably does. The only thing that would stop me from doing that is mechanically I wouldn't want to use the minutes per day. But yeah, if it's just for flavor reasons, then yes.
Yeah, it's just a minor trick.
He'd be doing that. Yeah, technically, I guess he could do a prestidigitation. That's the sort of stuff you could do with that.
But yeah,
it's just beard handing.
I imagine also that Gus, like when you wake up, you're also probably sweating.
Yeah, I would say so.
Mm-hmm. You feel perturbed that was like you've never had a dream like before. Even the times you have dreamt of your loved one, this one feels unnatural. And the same for Cormac and Kudu, but probably to like a certain degree greater, just personally for you guys.
Well, yeah, and the dreams are different.
But yeah, if you guys ask Kaklatath, she shakes her head. She says that she did not try to contact you in her dream.
Yeah, and Finger would relay like he's like I didn't experience anything.
Yep. Jane says that she didn't have any odd dreams either.
Now I know how Gus felt earlier when we were all having our strange dreams.
And we're gonna end here for tonight with your dreams, and I'll let you ponder what the meaning behind these and these will saves. I'll just let that fear sink in.
I'm sure I'll be fine. It's Petropath doesn't want us to die. It's fine.
But for all your troubles with the giants and the combat, that was one thing that could happen. The other thing that could happen was that you guys actually go through the desert, you have encounters with the giants, and then other stuff happens. But because that didn't happen, they have pretty much loaded that encounter with all the experience you missed. So you each gain 27,200 experience.
I'm sorry, what?
Yep, that whole encounter was worth 27,200 experience.
It probably pacified the rest of the giant tribes, so you get experience as though you defeated like the whole tribe, basically.
Well, Mother Grimmin herself is worth a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a high-level cleric too. Like she's an ash giant and a cleric, so
That's
some
true.
other casting class.
Ash giant with class levels, so the CR is probably
so 27,000. How much?
27,200 each.
What did we get last session, by the way? Because I don't have that number.
You are because the experience had been reset.
7,200.
Yeah, because the experience has been reset, so we are automatically at level 13. You are currently just simply at the current experience level or experience of
What you guys are at.
349,400, and I will copy that into the chat so you can have that.
Did you get that, Pluto?
Yeah, I was right at whatever the amount. Oh, did you give me a number? That would've been
7,200 was last session's.
Mm-hmm.
okay. 7,200, and then but starting from 13.
Right.
Yeah. So
I've actually
where
also
you're going to be
leveled up
at
Jane,
is
too.
I put in the chat.
Jane is a 10th level character at the moment.
I gotta math it
Really?
out.
Nice.
You might
no,
actually level up again.
Here we go. I can just take out the experience from last time there, and then it tells me how much I was short for level 13. So I'll add that first.
Okay.
6,775. Yeah,
I
that's
added
correct.
like 81,600 to one of the
And
sessions
then-
to get to that.
So you said sorry, last session was 3,000 ish. About what was the number? After level 13.
It was 7,200 is what we were given.
That was from last session.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, that's the number I needed. All right, cool. And then
And then this 27,200.
yeah.
Yep, you guys
I
will
just
get
wanted
to
to
level
just-
14 sometime here. You're gonna end this book at level 15.
All right, so I'm at 3,490 and 400 is what my total XP, which is what Sin put there in chat. So it looks like we're good. I just wanted my journal entries to be accurate because
Mhm.
yeah, I've been really good about it this whole entire campaign for like once in my life. So
I'm only good about it if I don't close Hero Lab before he decides to give us XP.
Huh.
Alright.
All right, well, that's the session for tonight.
Awesome.
That's fun. We're in Neruzavin now.
yeah.
Oh, and
we're in shit hits the fan now.
I also I should mention to this before we do leave off. I didn't mention this before, like when you guys first got into the city, but for the characters who did start this game from book 1, do you guys remember when you all had that dream with the Tatterman where he was killing everybody?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's like yellow fog around us. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like the cityscape that you guys saw back then looks
familiar.
eerily familiar to this.
Also, also the like tagging.
A bit.
Yeah.
Remember the tagging that we saw around Thrushmore too?
Yeah.
That's what this was.
Yeah.
Seemed right away. I didn't see
Yeah.
shit.
It's almost like you guys are revisiting that dream you all had. The city looks eerily like
Yeah.
those
Shit,
streets.
paranoid again.
All right, well, good game everybody for tonight. Hope you guys had fun. Good job on the combat. I'm glad she didn't like turn anybody into paste with that flail.
I was the one that came closest. Good thing she rolled a 3 on that attack.
Yeah, good thing. If she crits it, you're pretty much dead.
Yeah. Yeah, even through Breath of Life, if she crits, because the damage would just be so high. I guess the Vital Strike damage doesn't get multiplied, but
Yep.
still.
Luckily,
it's
I
like
have
a times-
resurrection.
All the
although-
Wild Strike feet.
that's still like a ×3 crit on that, right? Or maybe it's just ×2.
Her damage dice is being quadrupled.
Right, but I mean for the crit.
Oh, the crit, it only multiplies the base dice, but she was still
Right,
rolling
I
a
know
lot.
that. But I can't remember if it's a ×2 or a ×3 for that weapon.
For the flail, no, it's a ×2. 1920 though.
Still would have probably pasted, like, you probably would have taken enough damage that the Breath of
Yeah,
Life.
no one was taking that
back
well.
up. At least with the health I was at.
I probably could have survived a crit. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
With
Maybe
Righteous
more,
Righteous Might active, I had 138 health.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So I said I could have
Well,
theoretically.
let's not try and test it.
tried to damage her, but she
Oh, I
hadn't
know.
taken that much damage. So I was like, I was too scared. I'm like, I'm just gonna do the dex
The
damage.
dex damage is definitely the way to go.
She doesn't probably have that good at dex.
Let's
No.
just put it this way: with Righteous Might active, I can survive my own destruction spell.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys next week. I'm gonna hop off Discord for now.
Yep. I'll see you tomorrow for Mummy's Mask.
Yep, Mummy Maker.
Yep. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.